Welcome everybody to another edition of Dirty Mike's Canadian Corner. Happy Hump Day. The panel link has been posted and pinned if anyone has the balls to come up. Until then,
Oh, what up? Holla!
so yeah, I hope everyone's having a pleasant day. Half of the week is done. While we wait for people to come in and come up on panel, I'm going to do the usual and roll up a joint. Because I do not like talking to myself. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Fire in the hole. If it wasn't for the fact knowing that Mike Reese is going to be up here, hopefully tonight, like he said he would, I would have already ended the show because no one's even talking or even here. It's times like this that gets me angry with people. Maybe I have to get angry with people to fucking get some fucking views. What up? You gonna talk? Maybe not. Hello? Guess you don't want to talk. Is that you, Ryan? I cannot hear anything. Nine fucking minutes. What a fucking stupid fucking show. I guess you guys want the asshole back. Mike the asshole, huh? You want Mike the asshole? I can fucking totally fucking bring him out. I don't know who you are, so I'm not even going to let you up until I see a face or I know it's a name that I know. I don't know a name called Joe Camel. My mic is not muted. Yeah, my mic is not muted. I will not let you up unless I see a face or know a name. I don't know a Joe Camel. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know who you are. I think you're Ryan, but I can't be sure. And after last night with that fucking person, you should know better. Now either show your face or fucking put your real name up. That's better. After
Hey,
last night, I'm not taking any more fucking chances. You want
alright.
to play games like that? I will be like this.
Alright.
I am not getting my channel fucking banned because of fucking some idiot wants to fucking porn bomb me.
Wow. That's what happened to you? Or are you talking about that one guy with $1 million?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That guy.
That was so random.
Let's just say I'm fucking pissed today.
I can tell, bro. Holy fuck.
Well, you would be too if you know this is pretty much one of the very last fucking shows until I get fucking the fucking feed to fucking keep it going.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, I don't want to bug people. I don't want to bug the person about it, even though they told me to remind them, and I have 3 times,
Yeah,
and still nothing.
I understand where you're coming from, man.
How can I put a fucking show on if I have no way of fucking
Okay.
paying for it?
You
What's
gotta
up,
put
Midnight?
What did I miss?
What do you mean?
You said about last night.
I don't know if it was last night or the night before.
that was 2 days last night.
Is it 2 days ago?
Yeah, because Monday was Halloween, and then last night was the people trying to, $1 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The $1 million guy.
It's not funny, but it is, bro.
Yeah, if
Mm.
I don't know the name, if someone fucking changes their name and I don't know it, I ain't letting them up on my panel.
Don't blame me.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't blame you.
What up, Melvin? You dirty dog.
Hey, Melvin.
See, that's Melvin in the middle.
Melvin, the doggies in the beach.
He's doing it doggy style.
Been a long time.
Yeah, it has been a long time. But I've done longer.
Long, long time.
It's only been like 3 years.
Reminds me of Led Zeppelin.
Mike on the bottom, no thanks.
Canadian sandwich.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Uh, Who's got the maple syrup? That's my only question.
Is something coming up within the next, I want to say probably sooner than 30 days from now? Is
Sounds
there
cool.
something coming up?
I'm going camping on Friday.
No, I'm thinking like probably political or something to that
Oh, the
effect.
midterms. Just keeping in midterms.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Midterms. Midterms.
I don't care about school.
Midterms. No, it's goddamn political midterms.
What the
Politics.
fuck is? Okay.
I have no idea.
Every 2 years, like, hey, so this fucker stay in, they give him a full term, and they can have up to full terms, and then they kick him out. So up to 8 years as one presidency. But every 2 years, like, oh, hey, how's this fucker doing? We don't know. Oh, fuck it, let's keep him in, which they'll probably do, you know? So, yeah. I mean,
So there's a chance of getting rid of him?
there's a chance.
Ooh.
I'm not part of it, but yeah. So from what I hear, yeah,
I haven't heard anything of him doing to help the country.
obviously.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
He's had the lowest rating of any president in the nation's history.
Rob was the
It's good.
second.
It's just
Rob,
sad.
Raw was the second lowest rating fucking Raw of all time.
No shit. No, so it's a good thing we said fuck it and didn't watch it.
It was
Wow.
alright.
Was it better than the other Raw last Monday?
Yeah, yes.
Fuck. I was
Yeah,
well
because of
bummed out.
the trick or treat match.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mhm. That's the one I wanted to watch. So.
Yeah, you got the stream. You got the
Okay,
website.
yeah, I know where it's at. Let me get around. And then you hear R-Truth got hurt.
Yep.
His ass.
On an NXT show on Sunday, I think it was.
Table match. It's a table match.
It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck's he doing over at NXT, you
Like
dummy?
Shotzi with the Halloween Havoc.
Fuck. He don't belong there.
911 station 3, 911.
Oh, I was like, what?
911? Station 3? What?
Emergency 911. Break the one. This is Stoned Eagle coming in for a landing. We're coming
We
in.
got 4 individuals that are 5150.
Cuckoo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, about 5 minutes, and I'm going to start walking down the road.
Oh, to get your kid.
Yeah.
Station 3's down in Hatton.
Oh, yeah? What's the call about?
I didn't catch it because it's blurred.
Damn it, you're fired.
Probably domestic violence.
DM.
DV, domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
You know, that's a felony now?
Really?
Yeah, chick accuse you beating the fuck out of her. That's what? Yeah, that's scary.
What if she's beating the fuck out of him?
It doesn't matter because, because, dude,
Okay,
yeah.
that's good that it doesn't matter.
Well, in my head, it doesn't matter. But with all the weird women, I'm not chauvinist, but like equality for women and all that, and all the weird transvestites and stuff, like, it should be equal, right? So,
You ever
some,
hear of Bill Burr?
yeah, I love Bill Burr, bro. A lot of chicks, like,
Bill Burr does Red Rock,
yeah, I seen that. I watched that.
where he talks about the women's movement.
I watched that.
Oh yeah, I've listened to it today.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago for me.
Dude, that is me. That is
Yeah.
so me.
Yeah, Bill Burr's the shit, bro. That's why I love the F is for Family cartoon show because it's fucking funny as shit. It's just it's making fun, It's like I can't explain it. It just makes sense.
And I was watching it through the reaction channel, and it was a feminist watching it.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, and a lot of it, she's like, he ain't wrong. Women hate each other.
Yeah,
And they all are about drama, she admits. We
like
love it. It's entertaining to us.
like my old lady at work. It's the same thing. Jackie and stuff. Her and her coworkers. Oh well, so and so, blah blah blah, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, I can't keep up with you. You just nod your head and say, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so and so. Well, that's great, dear. Where's my sandwich?
Where's my RSO?
They
Did you
just
bring my
repeated
muffin?
it.
Repeated
They
it? What'd
just
they say?
repeated it, and it's a 76-year-old male needing help.
Oh shit! You
Oh
took too
shit.
much Viagra.
I hope he's all right.
Yeah, I hope it's not a fall. Is it snowing
I
out there,
didn't hear.
Michigan?
I didn't hear him say fall.
Midnight. Is it snowing out there, Michigan yet?
He ain't in Michigan. He's in
I'm in
Alabama.
Alabama.
Oh well, why you got the Kalamazoo thing? Kalamazoo's in Michigan. I didn't
I
realize it
found
was.
that, and I love music.
All right, that makes sense.
He's
'Cause
listening.
Houston's in Michigan and Kalamazoo's in Michigan, so yeah, I kept thinking you was in Michigan. I went to Alabama and all. Alabama.
How's that one?
There we go. Cool.
Just what's that? Just good music.
Yeah, just good music.
Nice.
That's all you need. Just some good music, you'll be all right.
Yeah,
Or there's a better one.
yeah, it's a gold record.
Yeah, golden record like Elvis and shit. Elvis is from Mississippi.
But platinum's even better.
I can't find a platinum yet.
Okay. Especially when one album goes like 5 times platinum.
You're talking about the Black Album.
Many albums have.
I just remember getting the Black Album. And it's like platinum. We've gone platinum. 5 million sold.
The one with Def Leppard, fucking with Hysteria,
Uh,
and Pour Some Sugar on Me, and
I
Armageddon.
can't think. Pour some sugar on me.
That fucking went huge.
I need some love.
It's I know it's sold over 10 million copies.
He can tell you what he done to me.
What happened?
What? What happened to you?
That of you picking out people, it's his turn, it's his turn, it's my turn on rock, pop, soul music. Now I'm back to it since just country.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
God. Boo country.
That country only classic now. I don't like new country.
If you like country, you should listen to Chief Greenbud. If you like cannabis and country,
You
listen to
don't like
Chief.
candy. You don't even smoke, dude.
Oh, you don't smoke? Okay, never mind.
No.
That's all right. You're still.
I don't even think he does cigarettes.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you okay? That's cool.
And he doesn't drink, I think.
Nope.
Damn.
Holy fuck, so he's full-fledged fucking goody-goody.
Wow.
I just got through drinking a Gatorade.
You're just here to keep us in line. That's what it is.
Well, drink moderately. You don't want to catch a buzz.
Yeah. You're gonna turn into an alligator, man.
Oh, shit. I'm glad I'm in a better mood now. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Do what we can.
That's what I'm here for, to have a good time instead of being bored.
Cool, cool. So, you do anything fun today?
No, I just stayed sitting here playing games.
Listening to your scanner. Got it.
Now I'm listening to music. It's
That's
that I
what
got headphones on.
Nice.
yeah, my speakers are shot to shit. I blew out one of my speakers. I was
Oh,
listening to the Terrifier 2 soundtrack because I liked it. And then all of a sudden I go listen to someone saying, wow, 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 wow. So it's like, I got to take it apart. It's a Bose speaker, like a computer's speaker.
mm,
I got to get a flathead screwdriver and jam it in there and hope I don't fucking break it. But
oh
I'm scared
god.
I won't be able to put it back together, you know what I'm saying?
Holy shit.
So I'm hoping there's like not something stuck inside there. Who the fuck's this guy?
What, you don't know him?
We don't take kindly to your top around these parts, Stinky.
Oh, so you're saying you don't like black people?
Yeah. Hey, Stinky. Stinky.
Yeah.
Stinky. You remind me of my black friend. Every time I give him a tootsie roll, he bites his finger off.
Oh, that's not a Tootsie Roll in his mouth. That may be a penis.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, Stanky?
Well, you know, up to no good, committing crimes,
Cool.
The same old.
smoking weed in public.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well,
Well,
according to state law, there is. But
Well, maybe there, but not here.
yeah, unfortunately, Pennsylvania hasn't caught up to the times yet.
Ah, that sucks. That's gotta suck. I remember back in the day when it was like that here, so I feel your pain.
Well, it's legal. I have my medical card, but
There you
it,
go.
What the fuck?
yeah, but what sucks is you're still not allowed to grow your own shit.
Even though you have medical card.
Yepers.
That's
Wow.
fucking weird.
How the fuck up? I can have up to 15 plants with my medical.
Well, you can go fuck yourself for all I care. No, I'm just
Well,
kidding.
well, couldn't you smoke out in public? And if a cop stops you, you'd be like, "Here's my medical card. I was just taking my
If
medication."
you're on private property, yes. Like if I go outside and sit on my porch, there's nothing they can do about it. But as soon as I step off my porch, that's considered public property, so they could charge me with the. Well, they won't charge me for having the weed. They won't do that. What they'll screw you with is public intox or disorderly conduct or something stupid like that.
What? So neither of those make sense, though.
I know, but
Because
most cops don't.
I know
Most
the
cops
American.
don't care.
I know the American law very, very, very well, and I know exactly how most of your cops are throughout
Yeah,
the
most
country.
cops won't give a shit.
No,
Um,
no, no.
well, no, most cops won't give a shit. Not here. I've been caught with weed. I was walking home from the bar 3 nights ago, and I was stumbling in the street, and cop just so happened to pull up on me. He's like, "You got anything on you?" And I'm like, "Weed." He's like, "Okay, whatever."
Dude, we used to. There's a municipal building, right? And right by it was like a forest area, and we would go deep into the forest area. And we had a pit area where we had bonfires and fucking a
Yeah,
picnic bench, and we'd drink and we'd get high.
touch each
So
other.
some lucky people named Mike may or may not have gotten a blowjob down there.
Transgendered woman.
And this one time, cops came right up, seen us
Yeah,
drinking and everything. They said, as long as you take care of your empties and put out the fire, we're good.
yeah. The
We're
only
good.
time the only time they're gonna give a shit is when the Fed step in and force them to give a shit. That's where you're going to find most of the arrests nowadays for weed is from the feds, not the local or state law enforcement agencies.
Thank God we don't have that. Well, we do have it, but they're not around like the
Yeah.
usual people. Cops.
America.
America suck.
Yeah, we be getting our pot shops ripped off around here. Pot shop robberies. They
Uh,
steal a car, they drive it through the fucking window, and they take off in another store.
I don't blame them.
The security guard see that, but no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck, dude. Bullshit.
I don't blame them. Like, look at the
Hey,
price.
medicine and shit.
Look at the
Hey, that's
prices.
they've gone down so far, bro. Prices have stayed the same while everything else has gone up. So that's no fucking excuse, man.
They ain't like ours.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if you can get well, you know a place, but all these other places that are getting robbed, I guarantee they don't have ounces for $35 American dollars. Guaranteed.
But that's not the point.
It is the point. People are
Not over
tired
here.
of the fucking prices and tired of the laws on bullshit laws.
Well, it's not because the federal government won't allow dispensaries to do businesses with banks, so you have no choice but to keep.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
you have no choice but to keep all your cash
I know.
inside the dispensary.
I know because Big Pharma is making them.
Oh no, the big pharmaceutical company over here has just started to get their hands in on the medical cannabis. Like half the dispensaries in my state are owned by a pharmaceutical company,
That
so they
doesn't
got
make
their
sense.
hands on it.
Then
They got
that really doesn't make sense. Then it's fucking illegal. But that, yeah, fucking.
yeah. Well, welcome
Fucked
to the
up.
way the world is. Well, and the
Only
funny
America.
thing is,
Only America.
well, actually, it's not even that. There's countries out there that are much more strict on cannabis than we are.
Yeah, I
Way
guess.
more.
Hey, Luis.
To Russia, but Brittany Griner deserved that. I don't give a
That
shit about
name.
her. I
Luis,
don't.
look. That
That's it.
name's.
You already know. It's
Huh?
fucking bullshit not to bring weed. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, like and your dumbass admitted to smuggling it in the country, which is actually how they got her in the first place. They
Right.
like if she would have never admitted she never smuggled in, they probably would have already let her go by now.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Like, do I think the sentence is harsh? Hell yeah. Way too harsh. But I mean, hey, it's their country's laws and you have to follow them.
But it's. I find it very fucked up that each state has their own set of fucking laws.
Yeah.
That's
That's
stupid.
I cut off this my internet too.
Well, not necessarily because the federal government can't govern every single state on its own. So they let. That's why they elected governors to pretty much control each state. Now, if you really let the federal government step in, things will get worse, much worse.
Because that's how we have it.
Well, you guys don't have like provinces laws where you can't do this in one
No,
province, but you
our
can do that
laws.
in another.
Our laws go across the country.
So there isn't like any town laws or anything like that.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure there is. There has to be. There has to be ordinances saying you can't do this at a certain time of the day or that at a certain time of the day.
Not that I know of.
I'm purposely pissing off my cat. Ow, he bit me.
Good cat.
My cat's a Jew.
Luis, can you remind me where I know you from? I know your name. I've seen it before. I just can't remember.
That's your long lost child.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, right.
That was great.
I didn't know her.
I honestly wouldn't doubt if I have kids out there that I don't know exist. The way I
Wow.
used to get around.
Wow. I just been very, very lucky.
You have kids, right?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
Fuck
Lucky
that
you.
shit. Kids are a fucking menace.
Yeah, you
That's
should see
like
my
me.
daughter.
From that guy. Okay.
That's like me. No kids.
Well, I
No
got a
sick
7-year-old.
kids.
I have a daughter. And I completed or should I say, I went back to the circle of life in my family where all the men have nothing but girls and all the girls have boys.
You're a traitor. Oh, you're a traitor to men.
Hey, it's not my fault. My semen
Bring.
one.
Hey, yes, it is actually because your semen were too weak and her genetics were more powerful, which claimed what sex it was. Meaning you were either high on drugs or alcohol.
The second one. I was on alcohol.
And that's why you have a daughter and not a son.
Well, I wasn't a full blown pothead yet. Whenever she was conceived, I was going through what I like to call a quarter life crisis, where I'm 21, 22, 23 years old, and life sucks. So I started drinking a shit ton, and next thing you know, Jameson and whiskey. Here comes a baby.
Oh, fuck that shit. Oh, really, Luis? Really? Can you explain yourself, Luis? I would love to hear the story. I'm sure
Are
you
we
have a goodie.
are we ripping on somebody that I know?
Oh, yeah.
Let me guess. Let me take a wild guess, Ian.
Yes.
Okay. Because who else would me and you know?
Ryan knows him. I don't think Midnight knows him, though.
No, I don't know many people.
No, no.
Oh my god. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the butthole.
What you have for dinner, Midnight?
Nothing yet. LOL. I had laugh out loud.
Too early, right?
Yeah, that. See, I'm midnight. I eat late. Stay up late.
No, so you're like me because I used to work an overnight schedule from high school up until 2 years ago. So even on my days off, I'm up at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Dude, at 53 years old, well, almost 53 years old, I'm still fucking going to bed at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, up at 6, and also doing fucking all-nighters.
Oh, damn.
A couple weeks
Don't,
ago, I did 3 all-nighters in the same week.
I bet you feel proud of yourself.
No, but you know, I've always said I'll sleep when I'm dead. I don't, I, I don't need much sleep to go.
I don't need much sleep to go either. I need much sleep to be nice.
Yeah, that's
It's
irrelevant.
nice. That's how I am.
Like if
Good sleep today.
A few nights ago, I stayed up to 5 a.m.
Damn. Nice.
usually I'll go 3-4 days before I finally crash because that's how bad my sleep is. That's only because I put way too much unnecessary bullshit and stress in my life.
That's usually how
I
it works.
don't know. I don't know if Louise left or if she's typing out what I asked her. Or...
Probably typing out what you asked her.
Could be.
Could be.
I just farted.
But yeah, he is an idiot. He is one fucking idiot. He started on me all because I told him he shouldn't be doing mushrooms and weed on a live, showing kids how to use this stuff. That's why my show, you have
Yeah.
to be 18 or older. I have it set that way. No kid can come here unless they lied to YouTube.
And that's not on you. That's their parents' fault.
Yeah, but
Luis,
they'll blame it on him.
Oh no shit. That's how it
Lu-
goes.
Luis, do you remember JB?
They'll always figure out a way to blame it on him.
Luis, do you know JB? You remember JB from Ian's? He used to always donate. He was a fucking moderator, blah, blah, blah. He was even green, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, part of that green team crap.
Fucking bullshit.
It sounds like a bunch of kids with Down syndrome. Oh my god, I got a Scooby-Doo lunchbox. Oh!
And the way I look at it nowadays with YouTube channels,
Yeah.
you ain't anything of a channel. You ain't shit unless you got 1 million subs.
Yeah.
You ain't shit. You're fucking small fucking potatoes.
That's what my channel is. Small fucking fried potatoes and chicken.
Yeah.
That's like me.
Fuck, I have this one guy. He's fucking very, very close to 4.5 mil.
Damn.
Yeah, so you can imagine his pay from them every month when he gets even if he got fucking 35,000 views.
Yeah,
Big.
that's still probably like every month because that's what YouTube does. That's 84.5 million subscribers, and let's say he does get 35,000 views per
Dude,
video.
that's per video.
Yeah, let's say that.
And he puts out a video like every day or every other day.
That's probably around. They're probably paying him. I would say anywhere from 25 to 100,000 a month.
Right.
And I'm only guesstimating that because I don't want to sound like a complete idiot.
Right.
But he has to be making more than 25 G's a month with 4.5 million.
Big time.
Oh yeah. Shit, I wish I could do that. Fuck, I hate working for the white man.
Dang.
I hate working for the white man, the black man, the Paki man, the whatever
Yeah,
man.
the black man, the Hispanic man, although he makes good tacos, and I only say that because there is a taco truck outside my job.
Well, at least you don't have to go far to grab a fucking taco.
Fuck yeah. Well, I don't have to go far to the bathroom whenever it wreaks havoc on my butthole. I'm in the middle of a shift and fucking Pedro's Tacos is on its way out.
Boss, I gotta go.
Oh my god. But yeah, the company pays this one guy so much money every month to keep the taco truck outside of the work plant because I work in an industrial spot and the only place close by is Subway and everybody's getting sick of Subway.
Subway sucks. Fuck Subway.
Yeah, Subway sucks.
Oh, I love Subway's meatball subs, but that's it.
Yeah, meatball and wheat, but that's the only good thing.
Yeah, you want to know what? That ain't real beef.
Oh, I wouldn't. No. I had no idea. I thought it was cat.
And the McRibs are real good.
You're the one eating fake meat.
Hey, I like it. I like the fake meat. So what if it's fake? My ex-girlfriend was fake, so what?
Wow.
I know Subway
I
is fake
don't
meat.
like
If
that.
if anybody doesn't think Subway is fake meat, you're a dumbass.
And it's very unhealthy because of all the preservatives and the fats and the sugars and all that crap, they extra shit they put in for filler.
Yeah, well, you got to draw the line somewhere and become unhealthy.
I just know every time I try the turkey avocado thing, it make me sick to my stomach.
Ugh.
Meanwhile, I had this steak and cheese the other day on
What
Was
Monday.
it any good?
Subway?
On Monday, it
Was it
was
any
really
good?
good. Oh yeah,
What from Subway?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Remember the sweet onion chicken teriyaki?
Fucking for a
Yeah,
fucking
that
foot
was.
long, $15 Canadian.
Oh yes.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's. I want to say I had Subway last week, and I had the chicken, bacon, and ranch, and
Yeah.
total with everything, it came out to $23.
Yeah,
Holy
fuck
fuck.
that. See?
That's
And
bullshit.
yeah,
That
they
was
Good.
just the
Thanks.
foot long, the bag of chips because I always get a bag of chips no matter what.
everywhere fucking jack their prices everywhere.
I know. I remember when Subway was $5 a foot long, and I was broke, and I could at least have something to eat for a day.
$5 foot long.
And I
Yeah.
probably can almost guarantee every fucking store changed and went up in price
All right,
exact
even the
same
franchise
time.
stores. Yeah,
Exact same time. Every store,
Mighty damn right.
everywhere.
well, the cheapest ones here, and this is just in my state, or at least I think my area, the cheapest ones here are the ones that are usually the franchisees. So somebody who's not a corporate Subway, that's when you're gonna usually find the cheaper priced sandwiches, and I only air quote that because it's not much.
Yeah, by a couple bucks at least.
Yeah, but still, though, it's still cheaper than going to a corporate Subway and paying
Oh, God.
$15 for a 6-inch.
Crazy.
I'm gonna take it
Yeah.
down. Subway pisses me off,
Yeah.
and I'm hungry.
You ever heard of Firehouse?
Yeah, we have Firehouse Subs
Yeah.
right down the street, actually.
They are wicked, but they are fucking even more expensive.
Yeah, but they're worth it. Over here, at least. I will say not all of them make their sandwiches the same way they should. The one down the street is the only one I go to because the one the next town over tastes like Vietnamese gonorrhea.
You should try Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, I'm not in Jersey.
Oh man, Jersey Mike's is horrible.
The fuck?
Bullshit. It's better than Jimmy John's.
Talk to me about them.
I don't
Stores.
I don't like Jimmy John's.
Thank God. We're friends now.
Yeah, I don't
Fuck,
like
you
Jimmy
might
John's.
as well say up and at 'em or fuck you.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jimmy John's. Like, here's the thing, Jimmy John's. The problem that I've had with them is they always, and I mean always, screw up my order. I don't know how the fuck you can
background.
screw up an order
Mm.
when the only thing I'm ordering is a cold fucking sandwich, you dumbass. Like, I swear, either your mom forgot you even existed and paid no attention, or I had more of her tit than you did.
With Jimmy John's, they're too bland and they're too skinny. But I love Jersey Mike's. That's all I'll say of it. The big unit. And
My
yeah.
problem with Jersey Mike's is the guy that works behind the counter.
Oh.
More or less him than the actual taste of the food.
Okay, I was about to say.
See, there is one sub that I like from Jersey Mike's, and what I do like is their portion sizes. Oh my fucking god!
Always get the giant one, bro.
Yeah, so I got this. What the fuck was it called? I guess you would call it a cold cut, but they called it something else.
Uh-huh.
And it was pretty damn delicious. They packed so much fucking lettuce on there. I'm like, what are you trying to get me to do? Turn vegan?
Yeah.
No,
I'll kill
rabbit.
my. Yeah,
What,
I
my
love meat.
fucking rabbit?
But that herbs and spice and the vinaigrette and the shit they put on it, I love that shit. I
Oh
try to
yeah.
recreate it and I can't. I can't recreate that
Well,
splash.
my favorite is a mom and pop sub shop called Bradley's. To
Oh,
me, they're my favorite. There's only one in existence, and it's
cool.
about an hour and a half away. And yes, I will travel to go there.
Yeah.
Fuck that. If you want to do something right, you gotta do it yourself. You want a fucking good fucking submarine? Make it yourself.
I do make it myself 9 times out of 10, but I'm also allowed to be lazy, Sir Mike.
What's up, Jay? Plus, it's a lot more expensive to make it on your own because think, you gotta buy all the fucking. Okay, say you're getting cold cuts. So you need the meats, what, 3, 4 different types of meats. You need the cheese, you need the lettuce, you need the onions, you need the, what, the pickles, the green peppers, what, you want mushrooms, what?
Well, I hate mushrooms.
Bullshit.
And
Well,
I
then
don't
you
like
got the
pickles.
mayo, you got all the different sauces.
You need the buns.
Of course, the buns too, yep.
Unless you make them homemade and you got it like that.
Mm,
But let's say you don't.
right. Well, fuck. Those just to get a foot long bun like that'll be like what, I don't know, fuck. Maybe $3, $4 for a 6 pack, maybe? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta think of the bread, yeah.
Shit. A gallon of milk over here
What up, Mike?
is now around like $8.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
If you thought that was expensive, go to Alaska. A gallon of whole
Thanks.
milk over there is around $25 to $30.
Fuck that.
Ooh,
I
God.
was in Alaska, I'd have my own damn dairy cows. Fuck that.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
I,
might as well sit there and be weirded out stroking the udders of a cow, probably thinking something inappropriate because that's just
yeah.
me.
Yeah,
It's great Tom Green.
I don't think cows could live in Alaska. It'd be way too cold.
Oh fuck yeah!
We'll drink yak milk. We'll drink yak milk.
Well, they have farm animals, but they're the farm animals that look like if they want to kill you, they want to kill you.
Do you think buffaloes produce milk?
Who?
Buffalo.
Oh well, we have buffalo here in the United States.
But I wonder if people drink buffalo milk.
I have had goat's milk, buffalo's milk, which is
And
actually pretty good to be honest.
there's yak milk too. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually haven't had the yak milk yet.
Yak!
Buy it.
Yuck.
Is it gonna make you yak?
Actually, I would say yak's milk is probably more healthier for you than cow's milk.
Have you had breast milk?
Oh
Yeah.
man, bro. If I knew you better, my response to that would have been yeah from your mom.
Midnight's mom's so old, she's got powdered milk, bro.
I'm sorry, people. Oh man, I hate it when people do that. Every time somebody asks me, "Have you ever had breast milk?" my immediate response is from your mom.
Yeah. It's kind of sour sometimes.
Oh, never mind. I'm shutting up.
It's a little bit yellow and sour. Mm.
Yeah, I've done asked that on somebody else's panel, and she said it was gooey.
I want to know what kind of fucking panels you go on so I can go there.
Wow.
Like, I mean, if you want to find weird, you can even ask Dirty Mike how weird it gets on my live streams.
I have no idea.
We'll come find out. My channel is not for the easily offended, though. That's why D Mike's laughing. Ain't that right, D Mike? Tell him.
Oh, fuck.
The,
He's off the
the only
wall.
way I can look it up is you put it in private chat.
I like how you talk. You put it in private chat.
He's from Alabama.
Forrest Gump. I'm surprised y'all didn't see me say that in the chat earlier.
I must have missed it.
Yeah, you missed me coming in. I said two. I made two different comments, maybe three, and you didn't acknowledge them. I felt like an outcasted black man.
Nice.
I felt like I was the one piece of fried chicken that didn't belong in the bucket.
I'll still eat it.
I don't see any comments in.
Really?
Hold on.
Well, how many comments have came through since I've came in? Quite a few. That may explain why you didn't respond.
What?
That may that may explain why you didn't respond to my comment.
No, I see it in YouTube, but it's not in StreamYard.
Oh wow.
Weird.
No wonder you didn't see it. Well, that was before I made that comment before I found out that he was actually from Alabama. So now I kind of feel bad.
Where the hell did Caden go?
He came over the other day, not so long ago.
I want Stinky to meet Caden or vice versa.
Yeah, it
But,
doesn't show that in StreamYard, Mike. Yeah. I went to look.
Damn.
That's weird.
And no wonder you didn't respond to it because I'm making comments and nobody's even responding to them. I thought somebody blocked me. I was like, oh yeah, this is how we're gonna do it now, D Mike, you messed up Canadian looking motherfucker.
I always give you a thumbs up, bro.
Who, me?
But
Yep,
Jay, why did you hide her? Can you explain that?
What's up, JB? How about school?
Of course, my phone froze. I can still hear you guys and everything, but I just realized it froze. So the last thing it was on was 34 minutes and 27 seconds. And it froze right there. But I can still hear you all.
In 15 seconds, it'll be an hour.
Yeah. It does that, and it's only on StreamYard that it will freeze like this. Everything else that I use for video chats or anything, it always freezes. So it has to be StreamYard, or I may just watch too much porn.
Cloud your browsing history.
Yeah, even if I come back out and come back in, it's still gonna do it eventually.
What?
That's what she said.
What, Jay? What?
Yeah,
Oh,
Jim
shit.
it in there.
What up?
Yo,
What's up, Eric? How's it going?
It's going.
It's going.
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah.
Detroit
Living the
Rock
life.
City itself.
Yeah.
You've been busy as hell. What?
The Rick Simpson oil I'm taking is called Georgia Pie, and it gives me a munchies like a motherfucker.
I did
Oh,
not see that, Jay. I read it.
that's a fire strain, Georgia Pie.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. I had that in dab form. I've never had it in flour form yet. But when I had it in dab form, I felt like I went down a couple of grades in high school.
Yeah, this is Rick Simpson oil.
Oh, wow.
I'm dabbing on Purple Voodoo.
Oh,
And
I
for
just
flour,
had that strain in flour, literally.
Hey, Stanky, you see that?
No, I can't see a damn thing. My phone is frozen, but I can hear you.
JB says I can smell Stanky from here.
Well, tell him I said.
for flour, I'm smoking sour diesel.
Sour D.
I have Larry Bird.
Try Gary Payton. That shit's the bomb.
Yeah, Larry Bird, which is also gelato number 42. It's the same strain.
Oh,
What the hell else do I have? I have Death Valley OG and some other banana strain. And I have some dabs too, which is what I'm about to do.
JB says fire in the bucket.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite thing to smoke out of the bucket, but I'm dabbing right now.
He's upgrading.
I've been dabbing. I just had surgery, so I couldn't dab for a while. I couldn't afford to rip my inside stitches out of my stomach.
you stinky dab 420 now.
That would
Stinky
suck.
dab. Stinky dab. That sounds like a lesbian dildo.
Which end are you, bro? I'll be the other end.
Oh, well, I identify as the flying spaghetti monster. That's my gender.
What the fuck?
We take shits out of our mouth, like on South Park.
You have to watch the movie Orgasmo. Just watch the movie Orgasmo.
No, I have not.
You need to.
Why? Am I going to be traumatized?
No, it's funny.
Oh, okay. I thought I was going to have to look at a bunch of penises all day.
Well, fake ones.
Shit,
There's a
damn.
guy named Chota Boy who has a dildo on his helmet. It's about a superhero. It's called Orgasmo.
Oh, wow. Sounds like a homosexual superhero.
No, they're fucking chicks.
Oh, well, hey. Can't be any worse than dudes where my car was.
Oh, it's way better than that movie.
I mean, I'm not saying that was a bad movie because.
Although I do want the Chihuahua pipe. Remember how the Chihuahua had his own pipe? That's what I want.
I'm heating up my banger, so I won't be able to hear you very well.
Stanky.
Yes.
Jay says, Stinky, don't you take it so seriously down in the basement. Is it cold in the basement? Is the spiders in the basement? I'm in the dungeon getting it on high as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm down here in my basement getting high as a motherfucker while somebody's grandma is tied up down here.
What about the spiders?
Oh, fuck the spiders.
Think he killed a spider one time on his live stream, bro.
I did. You see me jump up on my chair like a little bitch.
Oh my god. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because there's two things in life I don't like: vomit and spiders.
Vomit and spiders. Wow.
Vomit.
And it's weird because I worked in a nursing home before, so. Oh, here we go.
That's funny shit. How you doing, Mike?
Not too bad.
How's work going? How's your week gone?
We're staying busy. We've been running our ass off all week.
Oh yeah? That busy, huh? Getting ready for Christmas, so eh?
It's all good, man. I mean, I guess as long as we're busy, the paycheck keeps coming in, so I'm not gonna bitch about it.
Sorry. Ooh.
Working for the white man.
Hey, that's my line. Don't steal my shit.
Couldn't help it. It was funny as fuck.
I know it was working for the white man.
Play
And
with
the funny thing is,
dildos.
my boss is black as hell.
Yeah, but your boss is still. We all work for the white man. Doesn't
Oh,
matter
yeah.
where you work, who you
Well,
work
no,
for.
what I mean is my boss actually owns the company. He owns his own biohazard sterile company thingy.
Okay.
So I do work for the black man.
Yeah, he's still paying taxes and giving money to the white man.
Yeah, I
Sterile,
know.
sterile stinky.
Hey, I get paid $24.50 an hour to burn biohazard stuff. So
$24.50 American? Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
That's a damn good job. Don't fuck it up.
well, I don't plan on it.
Don't
The money's
fuck
too
it.
good.
Don't fuck it up. You're sorry to say, but you're a fucking idiot if you do fuck it up.
It's impossible to screw that job up. You literally have to get somebody hurt in order for him to fire you.
Well,
Hold
no,
on
no.
a sec. What's up? I'm sure you're here to
Hello.
say your side of the story because Jay, I don't know.
What's wrong with JB? What's his problem?
I don't know. I think he said, what was it? You made a derogatory comment in relation to drugs and influencing younger people.
It was about Ian.
Yeah,
Can't beat the weed.
I know. I read it, and plus we were talking at that time, I believe.
So
I've said much worse on your channel.
There's only one thing I hate about life: dying.
So
It's
JB
not too bad.
So JB wants to wobble his head, basically.
No, he just didn't understand. So, Jay, if you could come up, that'd be nice.
When
But
you're
anyway,
when
hey,
somebody
Mike, I'm gonna
when
get my
somebody
live stream started.
Okay.
I just wanted to hop on here because I haven't been on your panel in a couple of weeks, so I didn't want to make you feel like I didn't care about you.
No
It is
problem.
stinky, bro.
Because you will do that. You will make people feel bad, even if you're just trying to be an asshole. And you did that once. Even though I came on your live stream every day, you were like, bro, you don't do it enough. And you made me feel so horrible.
Hey, for a long time you didn't even come, though, right? You have to admit that.
I want to make a joke out of that so much, but it's just too easy.
And everybody comes and comes again.
That's what I mean.
Right.
All right.
Thank
See you later. See you later,
All right.
fellas and lady.
Take care.
bye.
What's up, Maria? How you doing?
By the way, it's good to see you midnight. Peace, brother.
Good to see you too.
So what's the problem with JB? Because what I was trying to explain to was a certain person that we know was sat on YouTube, full face, doing mushrooms, doing weed, and making it acceptable for young ones to go and do it.
I don't
That's
agree
my
that.
because I said to him basically, you shouldn't be really doing this when young people are watching it. They might think it's acceptable. You should be encouraging them not to do it.
Right.
And then I get the backlash off Ian.
Oh, we don't like Ian here.
Yeah, he kind of turned into a douche.
He's just a knobhead. I got the blame for it and the backlash, and I was just speaking my mind.
I'm
And
I'm
he
sure
said,
you know. I'm sure you know how he talked about me.
I don't know the situation because I did say to him not long back, "Where's Dirty Mike?" And he went, "Oh, I'm not saying anything," and that was it.
Yeah, yeah,
And I know Caden. I think Caden's fallen out with him as well.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
King comes here. Well, he used to come here a lot, but he's doing this thing now. So he's not. He's very busy, so he can't always come.
Mm-hmm.
But he
Yeah,
comes once in a blue moon.
yeah. Well, he rang me up a few weeks back, young Caden.
Oh,
We're having a
nice.
talk,
Awesome.
having a chat,
He's a
chat
great
and that.
kid. He's a great kid.
Yeah,
He is. He's a nice
Caden's
lad.
awesome.
Yeah, he only lives about probably 2 hours away from where I live.
Oh,
Oh,
He is a nice
really?
lad. Yeah, he is a nice lad. But somebody conned him out of money, and he was a bit concerned about it. So he rang me, and we know this mutual person that took money off him, knowing that he's a vulnerable. Well, not vulnerable, but he needs the money that he gets because he's
yeah.
disabled. It's to help
Mhm.
him
Yes.
get around, and this person has took money off him and conned him out of money. So he was a little bit upset about it. So I messaged this certain person and said, "Why have you took money off a young vulnerable adult that has disabilities? You bang out of order. You were meant to pay him back and you haven't done." So I was trying to stick up for him from that way, sort of thing.
That was nice of him.
We love Caden here.
Yeah.
Can I butt in and apologise to you, Louise?
Who's that? Is that Jay?
Yeah,
Yes.
my apologies.
Yeah, maybe.
I did.
Not a problem, Jay. It's not a problem.
I will come up and apologise. In fact, you know what? I'll take the cam off. There I am. Bush.
It's all right. It's all right, Jay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a problem. I just wondered why you blocked me or whatever. I couldn't understand what I did to you.
Apologies for that. That's why I came up to apologise. I'm the first one to say I'm an ass. But listen to what you're saying, Hayden, carry on, honey, please. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're no interruption.
I don't like that shit if someone's taking a piss out of someone.
Right. And we know what he did to you. Well, Luis probably doesn't know, but we do. I do.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just
People need
I
their money.
never.
Need
Go on.
what, you know what I'm saying? If you take something from someone and they need that bread and you promise them a service and you don't bring up that service, no, you know, listen, tell Caden if you speak to him, come on panel.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah, I
shame.
will do.
I don't want no money back. I'll help him.
He's a nice lad, Caden.
Yeah, I ain't got. You know, he is. He's salt of the earth. You can just tell. There's no bullshit with the nipper.
Yeah, there's not a bad bone in his soul.
Yeah, absolutely.
His dad's really funny.
Listen, I came up to apologise. I'm going to disappear because I'm getting in the way as usual.
Oh, no, dude,
no,
stay
don't.
if you want. You can stay.
Stay, JB. Stay.
All
Stay,
right,
please, but you're
Where are you from, JB?
I'm originally I'm from London.
Ah, right.
We're still connected to London, even though we've been down here 30 years. We live on the Isle of Wight.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm not far from Manchester Airport.
Oh right, yeah. I know where you are. Hop, skip, and a jump. That's funny. I was down there 2 days ago. Yeah, in and out. You know this.
So what's been the issue with Ian with any of you? I don't know any of the stories.
People shouldn't promise to do services, take money, and deliver no services. Let's put it like that.
Ah, right. Okay.
So Mans thought he could like take the mickey, but Mans didn't take the picky at all. Man got burnt back hard, so he knows what happened. He knows what I did. I'm the only one who knows what happened. I'm the only one who knows
Right.
that what goes around comes around.
That's right.
I'm no fool.
He did. He said, he said I was a weirdo because I don't drink and I don't do weed. And
So what? Nor does my mother. A lot of people I know
Nothing
don't.
wrong with that.
everybody to their own at the end of the day. My son's in prison because
Sorry.
of issues to do with weed. So
Things can get
they
out.
fucking
Yeah, things can get out.
but he needs to be very careful who he's talking to because he doesn't know I could be related to some big gangsters in Manchester or anything. Not that I am, but
I most probably know more big in Manchester than you, love, my darling.
yeah, probably bloody do.
I wouldn't like to think I do, but I expect I do. Just circles move through my life. You know?
Bloody hell.
I say that I wear direct links to the craze back in the day. You know, it doesn't make you a big man. It doesn't make you a small man. You know what you know. Your life can go as simple as we can be chatting. The thing is to enjoy what you get.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Just spread the love to everybody that you can, and if it makes someone's day a little bit brighter, job done.
Yeah.
Amen to that, brother.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, we went to the Halloween store the other night. That mask that I sent over to you. They had about 20 of them on the shelf.
Did you get one?
No, I almost did, but I didn't because I don't want to get another one. Mr. J has the only one that somebody found.
See, that's how I was. They were $20 at the Halloween store, and I almost got one too. And I was like, no, because I didn't want to copy JB.
I think the only difference is the one that I seen has a little more black on it. It's not as white as his is. It had more. It was more speckled, but it was the same exact design. They had like probably 15, 20 of them.
Always the way, isn't it? Can't get them and then you get them. Difficult.
I almost bought one and just was like, come up and be like, haha, I got one too. But I was like, nah, fuck that. JB has more fun with it than I did.
Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah.
Oh shit! Now there's two scary masked men.
You're right.
Yeah, America really goes out, don't they, for Halloween? It's only just started coming over to England, I'd say, in the last, what would you say, JB, about 10 years or so?
Yeah. How old am I? No, I took my kid. Well, did I take my kids out? Yeah, we took our kids out trick or treating, but only over here. But that was, I mean, my kids are 25 now, maybe a bit older, younger. Yeah, but it wasn't mainstream like it is now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Or shall I say mainstream, commercially mainstream. Like, you know, get buy a lot of sweets, buy masks, dressed up. It's expensive.
Yes, very.
Mm.
A lot of people use those masks now, don't they, for robberies and things like that. Ooh, bloody hell.
Well, they do in Birmingham. You got the canal.
Yeah.
Yeah. A big shopping centre. Yeah. I mean, any city's what it is, isn't it? I mean, London, you know, it's just God Almighty. Even before I left it 30 years ago, it was a cesspit. I don't even know what it's like now. But places, I don't think places change. It's the people in the places that make it feel inhospitable.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, 30 years ago, I was still looking at police in London with guns and IRA blowing up things. So I've lived through all that. So
Yeah,
I wanted to get away from it. So it was like that. The only accents I ever heard were northern accents, because people would come here and have holidays, and it was not
yeah,
so much your generation; it may be your mum's generation that came down here, and they ended up staying here and retiring, and which is why we got quite a lot of spectrum of people down here, which is quite nice.
Yep.
yeah. It's a crazy old world, isn't it? We live in.
Well, it is.
Yes.
It is when you consider, right? Where my dad comes from Wales, my mum comes from London, my nan comes from Dodworth, Yorkshire. So you put all that into me, and I think, Jesus H Christ,
Oh,
no wonder I broke my hand last week.
good
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Mike, have you gone to sleep, mate?
Say what?
I thought you'd gone to sleep, Mike.
No, I'm just listening. I don't like to
That's
talk
like
over
me.
people.
That's why I say my
That's
Irish
like
and me.
me listening.
My Irish and me gets me in trouble when I'm drinking.
Hello,
I
Maria.
like all I like all the different accents in America. How they differ, like we differ, like the monk. Well, my boys are monks, Manchester, and then you travel up to London, Liverpool, places like that, and all the different accents and everything. It just amazes me, I think, hey, you're from such and such a place, and the only accent I don't really like is the Scousers.
Don't like them, no.
No.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do this, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, I want to be the smell. Come on, yeah. Look, my duck's had a fun.
Quack, 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 quack.
Oh shit.
Someone's been in the. Someone's been on the.
Comes
Wow.
through
Look at that.
Lucky number 8.
Midnight Rider.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So what's the weather like over there, Mike?
In Canada, not bad.
Mm.
A little bit rain lately, but it's pretty warm.
Yeah, we've not had too bad weather over here, but in the last
18.
few days the temperature's really dropped.
Wow.
So
We
until it's
we
going
had
into winter.
we had 18 degrees.
That's quite warm for Canada then, isn't it? I assume.
Around this time, it's not. It's usually colder, usually. But I'll take it.
Yeah, that's how we've been. We
Oh
almost
God,
hit 70
Maria.
degrees Fahrenheit.
What the hell? Talk to you later, Maria. Oh God. You take care.
Peace, Hellcat. That's funny.
Oh, bless.
It's
Right, I'll
crazy.
pop off. I'll pop off and just carry on in the chat.
Okay.
Okay. Speak to you
It
all
was nice
soon.
to meet you, Luis.
Yes,
Speak
nice
to you
to
all.
meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you all. Speak to you all soon.
All right.
Bye.
Ah,
Nice to see a new face.
yeah.
Mr. JB, the guy he is, comes up to say sorry. Look at this guy.
This guy.
Not so scary in that mask after all, are you, buddy? Hey, you gotta appreciate someone that does that, though. That's respect, man,
Yes, of course.
for sure. Gotta own what you say and admit when you're wrong.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
I can hear you, David.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, well, if it's got something to say, you got to say it. And I did make a mistake, and I don't make like me, So I looked back and I thought, "Oops, shit." There you go. Got to come up and say,
Yeah.
"That's how you do."
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
all good. Bro. You
It's
made
all
it
good.
right. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't. No bad taste,
No, none at
Somebody
all.
that hides behind it and doesn't make it right, that's just a coward.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know.
I got another thing as well. Mike, Daddy
Oh.
Mike. Something will go ping for you later on.
Something will go ping. Okay.
Ping.
Ping. My phone. I'm grabbing my cell phone.
Waiting for a ping.
I'm waiting for a snowflake alert.
With that big
I'm fixing to go hunting.
Hunting.
Yeah,
Hunting for what?
for a platinum record.
Oh, yeah, for an avatar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem, Luis. Glad we could work everything out. And welcome to the good side.
not dark side. Not too good here. Too much love. I got too much love.
There's one problem I'm having. How do I get rid of them?
Get rid of what?
Oh, you just flush me down.
Avatar?
You just gotta X them out.
Yeah, like when I go into edit audio avatar, it'll bring up the list of them.
Yeah.
And if you scroll over them in the top right hand corner, there'll be an X. Just hit the X.
Because there's some of them I do want to get rid of.
I change them up once in a while.
That car
Car.
that
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
fixing to get rid of it
Oh wow.
because I done got another one. It's the same car but a different color, and there I'm having a problem getting it up there because I ain't got room for another avatar.
Yeah, I think you can just go up to the corner of each avatar and you can just X out of them, and it'll give you another plus sign.
Puppies.
That where do I go from here?
What do you mean? Where do you go from here? I just told you the steps. Do you have the list of the pictures?
Yeah, I was gonna say, just hit that plus sign and it should take you to all your avatars, and you can add whatever avatar you want at that point.
I don't see no plus sign.
Are you on the phone?
I'm on YouTube.
Oh my god. Midnight.
Yeah, I got a
Night.
StreamYard.
Shh. Shh, please. Thank you. Fuck. Are you using your phone or a computer to do this?
Phone?
Okay. Then one of you guys have to help him.
Go to StreamYard.
I don't even know how to get there.
What?
Are you on an Android or iPhone?
I'm just on a smartphone.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
You know how to see what apps are open on your phone?
That there I touch the picture, there it shows me a list of things
You should be able to
that
delete it.
You should be getting closer. Uh-oh, we lost him. Man down. Man down.
Man down.
Reese, you gotta go save. Oh, he's back. Thank God.
yeah, I touched something and there I disappeared, but I was still up.
Oh, I'm still here. I was just muted so you guys could explain.
I just come up with the funny thing each time I come on, so I do it before I sign in, and then I'll have to drop down and change my picture a lot of times. I didn't know you could just exit out of the two avatars they give you, like, and make new ones.
Right here it says like change name, but change avatar.
Yeah, change
Stop,
avatar.
stop mic, stop camera.
You go to change avatar.
Okay. I'm seeing all of them.
That's a good meme right there. Said, since we're redefining everything, this is a cordless hole puncher.
You know, I just talked to Jackie about hole punchers the other day. Remember those 3-hole binder hole punchers you used to have to use for your binders in school? You'd have to punch them out of each paper.
Oh,
The
yeah.
music playing.
Each gives you like 12, 15 pages to do some shit. And well, it started out me talking about hole punches and licenses. I thought you had to have 3 hole punches for your license to be revoked. Or people get half a hole punches, I remember, you know?
Yeah,
And
they
now
still make
Ooh. Toronto 2, Philadelphia 1.
what was that, Reese?
I said they still make them. Go on to like staples.com or like some kind of office place, you can buy them.
Oh, yeah, I know they have those, but I was talking about getting licenses hole punched.
Midnight's like, damn it, I'm gonna figure this out.
Sounds like where each DUI was a hole punch or whatever. Oh, nice
look at you.
baby. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I gotta savor what I got. Those are fruity.
There's a
Nice
cute one.
colors.
Yeah. Yeah, this got me.
Way to show off, Mr. J.
No, you know. That's outdoors as well.
The B stands for buds.
Happiness comes in small rewards.
You're more the cart guy.
Cart guy. I haven't done my cart in fucking a while.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice. Which flavors are those again? I think you
The
told us.
sativa. Yeah, that one was Maui Wowie,
That's it.
and that one was Dragon Fruit OG.
Oh, yeah,
Drinking.
I got this one or that one.
Any mail, Jay?
No. Well, yeah, I had some mail today.
But not the one.
No, not the one. And the mail I got was all smashed. It was a horticultural light, all busted up and smashed up. So
What the fuck?
yeah, not happy. That's what happens when you get a scouse to deliver it.
Wow.
Yeah, never mind. The company's really good. They understand. They've dealt with me for 10 years. So I've sent them the photos, the evidence, and they'll most probably mail a new one out for me. Because they love me.
Maybe they'll handle the next package with care.
Yeah, so I'm coming up there and getting it myself.
Right?
That's an idea as well.
Five.
Night, Luis.
Have a good night, babes.
Jay.
Whoa.
This guy. Oh, shit.
It's good for glaucoma because I can't see shit.
It's getting chilly out here, though.
You tell Chili just to move back up. Hey, you could have an open fire there, all right?
No, my fireplace don't work.
Oh.
It'll just go up the attic or whatever.
Man, I was seeing all those leaves you had. That looked beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, that looked gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so jealous. I'm still waiting for my big school bus. I just want to see the arse of the school bus go away, you know.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Gosh damn it. I'm sorry, JB. I'm going to take a picture of it.
Yeah. Remember, you can't have no kids in it, so.
Well, all the windows are blacked out, so you couldn't see nothing anyhow. You know?
Cool. Yeah, they're just so cool, those buses. The last time I saw one was some guy was, I think it was Red Ogre, was going to have a fight with someone because they went to go past the school bus and they're not supposed to.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't paying attention to I just wanted to see the school bus. I didn't want to see him have a fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, kids are important, man. You know, you should pay some respect.
Oh. Yeah, I can get a picture of when it's coming up the road.
Okay.
Right across the street. I'll make sure I do that. Lately, I've been getting out there late. You know, like today, she was already running down the road. I was further along than yesterday, but still, I'm getting closer. And then other time if I go out there 3:50, 3:55 my time, then she won't show up till 4:25, 4:30. You know,
4:20.
yeah. So I'm sitting out there for half an hour.
I'll be sitting on the grass having a bowl.
Yeah, the other parents would not go for that. I smoke cigarettes, but they can't say nothing about that.
Yeah. You got to not around the kids.
No, that's why I walk across the street. And all the other parents are on the other side, you know.
Yeah.
Or if I'm the first one that gets in the mornings, I'll smoke a cigarette for everyone else gets there before. You know, kids running around screaming and shit.
Right, did you get your snowflake? Snowflake.
No, like,
What?
Hello? Did you get a
Sorry?
snowflake? You get a snowflake?
Yeah, I told you I got a snowflake.
Oh. Cool, man.
Yep.
Fucking porn. It's everywhere. You can't get rid of it. Beep, boop. There you go. See? Another one. Okay. Get free sex tonight. She'll come round. Oh, good, go away. Can't afford it anyway. Yeah, did anybody see that I did a silly thing today?
What's that?
Well, I did a test.
I seen some kind of video of yours with some music with a black screen.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I seen it. I still
For
gave
like
it a thumbs.
48 minutes. Yeah, I gave a thumbs up too.
Yeah, well, in all fairness, it wasn't me because I wasn't here. It was somebody else.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I didn't know until I looked on my phone because they actually pranked me and said, "Wait, have a look on your phone. I'm pissed about your laptop."
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe it? Did they? And they didn't say anything. They just played music. Idiots.
Fucking shit.
I don't know. But I don't even know how he done that. So I don't know. I don't know. Weird.
That is weird.
That is just people that goof around with my shit.
Wow.
He's like the
You
guys.
should put a fucking password on that shit then.
Oh, he was on the computer doing something for me. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if I put passwords, anything on there, it'll crack through him. He's good. He's a prankster, and he just said, "Look, I don't. It was only music, so don't get pissed with me." I was like, "I could hit you if I wanted to." I just thought it was amusing.
At least it didn't put something crazy up there.
Do you know when he rang me, he said, "I just posted something on your YouTube," right? And I just went quiet because I know what he's like. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it was cool.
What's up, CR?
No, not much. I saw 4 guys on panels and something about humping, so I thought I'd come out.
Oh, real yeah, real.
You missed earlier when there was a female up. Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just beat, kind of winding down for the day. Figured I'd see what's happening.
What's the weather like down there out in BC?
It's nice today. So it's definitely fall now, though. It's only 8 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
Wow.
Which, well, it's up until like 2 weeks ago, it was still like 27, 28 every day. Right. Fall's definitely here.
You call it fall, we call it autumn.
Did you get any trick-or-treaters?
Oh, no. It's a joke, okay? I'm not one of those guys, but they were pretty crazy around here with the fireworks on Halloween. I went outside in the back to have a smoke, and I came back into the commented to my roommate. I'm like, holy fuck, we're in the Gaza Strip. There's brown people everywhere, stuff exploding.
Oh, God. Damn.
Up in this country as well.
Oh, I don't have a problem. I was just being funny, but
Do you ever think we're just getting too old?
well, I know I'm getting too old.
She come play with me. Leave numbers. Just have fun.
Yeah, unfortunately, that lotto ticket was a dud.
Oh yeah, I've had plenty of them. Don't worry, buff. How much was that one worth of it?
Well, I spent 5 on it for a chance at 60 mil.
Got to be done.
I think I got 2 numbers.
Oh. You get anything for 3?
Nothing.
Oh shit!
Not even a thanks for the $5.
I don't even bother anymore.
I rarely do it. It's just.
I learned a long time ago the only luck I have is bad luck. So.
Yeah, one can always hope, though. Fuck, imagine that one time, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Life is totally changed.
Shit, hurry up then. I bought a few of them in my time, but I've only ever won small prizes, nothing major. I don't know anyone who's won any like
$20. $20 about 4 fucking times now.
Yeah, I don't even know if traditional autos. I don't even know if I've won 10.
Wow.
I reckon it's a scam.
I've won $100 in a hockey pool, but you know, I picked my team and stuff.
Yeah.
I like doing scratch off ticket. Scratch off ticket.
We just got one with the national lottery. You pay £1.50 for it. It went up to whatever the price is on Wednesdays and Saturdays. There's been some big winners. There's been one big winner in my town who won. I think it was 1.2 million, but they picked up their prize and never came back here.
I'm down.
Come back here, mate. Trust me. But, don't come back here, do you?
At 1.3 million, I might be able to buy a fixer-upper house.
No. These people have had no money. You know, when you get that kind of money, you just go mad. That's the problem.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. I'd live off the interest.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I'd probably buy a few things, but you know, I'd buy myself
a house.
No, I wouldn't even buy myself a house.
He's gonna stay where you're at.
Oh no, I wouldn't stay where I'm at, but I wouldn't buy a house.
What, you're gonna rent?
Yeah.
What the?
I ain't gonna be alive in 30 years, man.
True. Good point. I understand that logic now.
Yeah, I mean,
you got prefab houses that just fold out from literally a truck.
But then you're limited.
If I was going to buy something as far as living, I would buy an RV or a boat.
Yeah, I hear that. RV every day in your manor.
That would be cool, an RV.
Yeah, man. It's cool as long as people.
I would visit all of Canada. I would literally visit every city.
Yeah, I could see myself doing something like that. Buy myself a decent RV, it's got to be one that has a decent bed because
Yes.
I just my shoulders are bad and my upper body weight. If I sleep on a hard bed, forget about it. Can't happen.
It's all fun and good until you have to pay so much a liter for gas to fill that RV up at 8 miles a gallon.
Whatever. It's not like I'm paying rent.
What's cheaper nowadays, diesel or regular fuel?
I have no idea.
Regular.
Fuck.
Hey, you got in America, you're in trouble with your diesel. You
Yeah, they're saying we have about 23 days left of diesel fuel.
so
Well,
But yeah, diesel fuel is like 5.29 to 5.45 a gallon, where regular gas, I think I just filled up yesterday for 3.49 a gallon for regular gas.
if that was so, I would fucking go with fucking jerry cans.
the whole of America runs on DAV, though, doesn't it? That
I'd
oil.
buy it all. I would buy it all.
Is there a contingency plan?
Well, it's not like there's an oil shortage. They just limit the production to keep the prices up.
Yeah, that's
Of course. If they're not making money, they're not happy.
Werewolf from London.
It's the same thing with diamonds. There's little tons of diamonds out there. They only just put out so much at a time to keep the prices up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the fucked up thing. I actually was just watching a thing on YouTube about diamonds. A diamond is it's the least valuable gemstone in the world.
It's just
Like diamonds are not worth what
Well, it's a
it
lump of
is.
coal.
Well, that, and it's because they're the way they mine them and the way people want to make money on it. I mean, diamonds are really nothing. They're making them in labs right now. I mean, they can turn around fake diamonds that look like a real diamond and pass as a real diamond in like fucking 2 weeks in a lab.
Yeah, well, it's just
the
oil, the diamonds, it's limited. If all of the restaurants in the world said, "Hey, you know what? We could charge $50 a burger if we limit our production to them." Guess what? They'd get $50 for a burger if you could only get so many of them, right?
Yep.
Of course. Yeah, it's supply and demand.
Yep. You know,
We know you need it, so you're going to pay for it.
you're talking about that supply and demand. There's been rather a shortage of some green stuff around lately. Okay, and people have been up to £400 for an.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Don't get me wrong, it's high grade, but £400. That's desperate for a bit of weed, isn't it?
Crazy.
Ka-ching!
I don't think here in the States we're not that bad for supply and demand on the weed. I mean, at this point right now, I'm paying. I mean, for those 2 carts that I just showed you, I paid $20, $10 a piece.
Oh
Is what I'm
shit!
getting.
Yeah.
My stepdad has a card, and he goes down. They drive about an hour, or they go over to the next county, and they just get deals and stuff. And with his card, he gets a certain percentage off. And I'm like, fuck, I'll pay $10 for a fucking cart. Fuck off. I'm in.
Thank you.
Even if it is 75%.
Oh yeah, we have them up to, I think one of those that I have right there is like 87.4%.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Which
It's
I
getting
mean,
better. It's getting
when
better.
when they got that deal, my younger kid, he literally spent like $200 for these carts, and he works with a bunch of fucking potheads. He's selling them carts for like $20. Like he's making double what he paid for it. And I'm like, hey, it's corporate America. Welcome. Get your money while you can. Oh my god, it's crazy.
Crazy.
There you go.
That's the nice thing.
You believe in UFOs?
Hey, if it's legal,
Yes,
they can't tell you can't buy it and resell it, right?
exactly.
So, Mike, what do you think about the teachers being forced back to work?
Well, I didn't know they were off of work.
No, in Ontario, the Doug Ford is they've said
Innova.
they're using the notwithstanding clause of the Constitution to force the teachers back to work.
Why are they not at work?
No contract, I guess. Contract
I
negotiation.
thought they just went over this not what a few years ago.
I don't know, but well, here's the hypocrisy of all the whole thing. I agree that Ford shouldn't be using the notwithstanding clause to end a strike because that's bullshit. Um, but all the mask wearing quadruple vax people are all now up in arms because rights are being violated.
Wow, that's funny.
Here we go.
Ready for the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's what I wore for Halloween.
Oh shit, nice.
It's actually kind of crazy. It's got like all kinds of fucking. I guess
Oh, that's,
if I
that's,
get closer, it's got like spikes and shit all over it.
What else did you wear, like
evil.
clothing wise?
I just wore all black.
Okay.
Mental.
No camo.
No, we actually went. I gave my camo away. I actually had a ghillie suit. I mean,
Ah, dude.
no,
That would have
it
been
was
perfect, though.
a cheap ass. Like I paid like $40 for a ghillie suit, but me and the wife, it was her 50th birthday last weekend, so we went out for a Halloween party and I wore it. And we sat at this table with like this old dude. He turned 69. He loved it. He couldn't stop talking about this ghillie suit, and I'm like, damn, I'm like, he was a good guy, down to earth, just talking bullshit with me. And it goes in this like little backpack. Literally, it's like a little knapsack. So at the end of the night, I put everything away. I put it on his lap. He's sitting at a table talking with his family. I put it on his lap, and I'm like, he's like, "What's this?" I said, "That's that ghillie suit that you love so much." And he's like, "Well, why are you putting it here?" I said, "Because it's yours." And he looked at me. He got up off the table, stopped talking to his family and friends, gave me a big hug, and he goes, "Dude, this is the best gift I ever got in my life." I'm like,
Wow.
"There you go, brother."
Wow.
I said, my wife's like, "You just gave away your ghillie suit." I'm like, "Dude, that's all the man talked about." I'm like, $40 doesn't mean shit to me. He just got up out of the table, like interrupted his whole fucking family and gave me a hug. He doesn't even know me. like,
Worth the smile.
I'm like, whatever, man. If it's gonna make you happier, it's like Jay. Whatever. That's the
Wow.
only man that on this panel that loved that mask. And yeah, it sucked spending that money, but at the same time, that man's used that mask more than I would have ever. That thing probably would have been on my floor broken by now if I wouldn't have sent it to him. you know?
Maybe.
No, I don't know. I like to give. To me, life is about giving. If you can give to somebody, if you have extra money to give to somebody, even if you don't, if you can help somebody, help somebody. I just think that's what life's about. We're here for a short time, and if you don't eat as well as everybody else and you have to share your food or you have to share the shirt off of your back, why the fuck not?
Yeah. It matter. What do you need in life to get you through 24 hours of the day? Because that's all you need.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was funny on Monday when I went to Vampires. I wore the Jason mask.
Yeah.
Once I walk through the door, she just starts laughing.
Could have took the machete as well.
Nah, I didn't want to. No. Good idea, but
Home machete. Yeah.
Good thing you live in Canada and they don't. You guys can't have guns so easy. If you go in there with a machete, you might have got shot.
That's true.
right,
That's true. Yeah.
but not Canada.
He says, "Oof, get on the floor, put show your hands." But did wear the
There might be a single store or a few single stores here and there throughout Canada. I'm sure probably very, very fucking rural place would have a gun. But yeah,
everybody had
Now,
guns.
have they outlawed the airsoft over there yet?
I don't think so.
Like it's like,
I've watched a lot of the airsoft videos on YouTube lately.
yeah, I know. I think
Fucking
Melvin was
punk
talking about
kids.
it.
Fucking punk
Yeah.
kids. That's all they are. Is fucking. All they argue and they don't call their shots. It's like when I see buddies shoot them, no problem. Hit, 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 hit. Buddy, you're dead.
Oh yeah. I watch a lot of airsoft. I used to play it really hardcore. I mean, there was a point where I went to the store and spent $300 on a fucking soft air that shot like these plastic pellets. Spent $300 on this gun,
Yeah,
but it was shooting at like 399 feet per second. Like
that's
it would
it.
make you bleed.
They
I'm
have.
like,
They use
I'd
way
be like,
stronger now.
I'd be like, tell me you didn't get shot because if I look at your body and there's a spot that's bleeding, I'm gonna tell you I shot you.
I saw a guy that was fucking minigun.
Yeah, you watch. What the fuck is his name? Something Mustang. I think he's over in the. He's actually over in the UK. They do a lot of airsoft over in the UK.
Shit,
You have
what's
to
his
send
fucking?
around in the woods. They got the electronic shit.
Yeah, they do a lot of the old old World War like bases and
Yep.
like cities that are like abandoned.
Yep.
They go out and they play in them, and I'm like, this guy's like he's a sniper. He literally ghillie suits and snipes people, and I'm like, holy crap.
Oh, Dutch the hooligan.
What's one?
There's Hooligan, and I want to say there's another guy that is something. It's something Mustang on his YouTube channel. He
I
goes
like
by
this
something.
Dutch guy. That's his name, Dutch the hooligan. He's
Yeah,
fucking
Hooligan.
good.
I've watched him. Yeah, those guys get fucking like so serious on their fucking shit. It's like, dude,
What do you mean?
oh, they just get serious. Like if they hit you, like I've watched some of them where like they know they hit somebody because they're recording it, and the next thing you know, they're walking down a trail. They'll literally, legitly hit them in the head or they'll hit them in the fucking balls, and
Yeah,
now they see them.
mag dump.
I told you I hit you.
Exactly, and I don't blame him for mag dumping, even though it's
Yeah.
against the rules.
I like watching the snipers. They can only do one shot at a time, or they just pull out their pistol, which, yeah, they can mag up a pistol, you know.
I've seen like some fucking sick fucking pistols. I'm like, holy shit. I've seen
Yeah,
people mag dump to the back of someone's head.
oh, yeah. I mean, the one that I had, it would shoot up to 1,000 rounds in less than a minute, but you had to it was impossible because you have to spin your mag up or whatever. You have to keep spinning it. But I could spin my mag up to a full spin, literally put a tin can on the ground and cut that tin can in half with my gun. Just with plastic pellets. It would cut the can in half.
You know, you got those fucking guys fucking no look fucking shooting.
Well, no look shooting gets you in trouble, especially here in the States. I mean, I was brought up you don't shoot nothing that you're not gonna eat, and you don't aim a gun at nothing you don't intend to kill. I mean, that's it. You know your target, know your surroundings.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about.
the
And I think,
minigun was crazy. You can imagine?
yeah. I mean,
Fuck.
There was a point I almost spent $400 for like a actual real replica of a Tommy gun, like out of
Nice.
just a fucking Tommy gun. I'm like, I can't spend $400 on this gun, and it had like the round barrel or the round mag. It had the
I,
wooden handle. Everything was wooden. I'm like, $400 for a fucking fake gun. I'm like,
yeah,
it'd be so
I never
awesome to.
got into that shit. I only had a pump action, single pump paintball gun,
Right.
but it was fucking deadly accurate and fuck. Oh my god! And
I never got
it would take the CO2 cylinders. So just
right.
bring a fucking backpack full of fucking cylinders and balls.
Well, the funny thing is now they're making these paintball guns. They're making pellet guns.
Yeah.
They're making these airsoft guns. Basically, all you have to do is put a bicycle pump in your backpack. You sit in fucking the weeds and you just pump your freaking tube up, or whatever you have on your gun, to max capacity. Takes about 10 seconds to pump it up, and you're good to go again.
Okay, I have a question. When I watch those airsoft guys, I see them fucking pulling. It looks like a cord or something after so many shots. Do you know what the fuck that is?
They pull a what?
A cord, like a string from. I want to say it's like some kind of pressure thing or whatever. For the, I don't know. I see so many of them
Yeah, they
with their
might
guns.
because they probably have like a CO2 tank in their backpack or whatever.
Hmm.
And that's what I was saying. I mean, you can literally use like an old school bicycle pump, where you stand on it and you just you can
Mm,
fill these up with this, but these guys they're probably carrying like I don't know, for the most part, how many ounces it takes to fill up a fucking tank on your gun. Probably nothing. So they might be carrying a 20-ounce tank on their backpack, and they're pulling that hose out, and all they're doing is they're sticking it on like a bicycle stem, and it goes. It's like
nice.
filling a butane lighter, I guess. Once
Yeah.
it starts saying, "Okay, I'm flowing out, you're full." Now their tank says 100%. You know, yeah. I mean, a lot of those guys will just carry their fucking CO2 or oxygen, whatever they're using to run that gun. They just put it in their backpack so they can just refill. It's silent. It doesn't make no noise. So, oh shit! Didn't even see Nova guy come up in here. Nova. Yeah, paintball. I never got into paintball. My boss's kid, he was into paintball when he was young and his friends. And when they came in, and I
Oh,
seen this big ass.
I never went to a thing.
Ugh, dude, I would never play paintball. I watched 3 people I worked with, they come in with frickin' these bruises that were brutal. I'm like, why in the fuck would you want to do that? Like, that's stupid.
I had mine so I can shoot raccoons and skunks, and once I shot a squirrel.
Right?
He was walking around on my fence top, and I shot him in the ass, and he did a 360.
They didn't come back again.
No, he did not come. Well, kind of, sort of, but not really.
That's when I get the 12 bore up and under. Click, click, boof. It's gone.
Because I know it landed in the neighbor's shop, but I think it was the very next day I noticed it was dead in my garbage pail.
Slow down.
Oh, shit. I mean, if I'm going to shoot at a squirrel, I got a pellet gun. It's one pump. You break the barrel, you put a pellet in there, and it's 1,200 feet per second. One pump. You just break the barrel, you put the pellet in, cock it. If I shoot a squirrel, dude, that's going in some potatoes and some carrots, and I'm going to eat that motherfucker. I am that person.
And you can make a wallet out of the skin.
Oh, yeah. I know how to just get them out. You cut that tail off, freaking slice that fur right down the middle, and that it just pulls right off.
It's
It's
fun
bony.
shooting. It's fun shooting at skunks.
See, I don't see too many skunks where I'm at. We smell them a lot, but I've only seen, probably in my lifetime, I think I've seen maybe a handful, just over a handful of skunks.
I don't know if you ever seen this where you live or have been, but I lived in a basement of a house. I had to go to the backyard, and it had concrete stairs going down to the basement door. And at the landing before you go in at the door, up above is like a deck patio type thing for their back door on the next floor up.
Right.
So under the stairs of their deck there that goes to the backyard, that's where I caught the fucking skunk. And I'm shooting it from one side, and then my buddy's shooting it from the other side, like straight on. And the fucking thing's just, it's a fucking, oh, God, nuts!
It didn't spray. Like, it didn't stink like shit. Like, you didn't smell it. It didn't spray nothing on it.
No.
Like, oh, that's fucked up. It's like, oh, dude, I'm in so much
No,
pain.
maybe I killed it. Dude, I labeled that many shots. Many.
I think the first time I ever seen skunk, like legitly seen skunk, I was 19. It was the very first place I ever rented. I worked midnights. I came home. It was like probably 4 in the morning. I pulled in with my car, walked up to the porch, and I heard this hiss. Like you said, you just hear like a thumping, like a loud hiss. I got back into my car, backed up a little bit, and there was like 2 skunks literally on my porch. I sat up on my fucking car for like an hour throwing everything I could to try to get them out my porch. They wouldn't fucking leave, and I'm like, I ain't fucking going in my house. Hey, fuck off. Yeah, I was sketched out, dude. I'm like, why are there 2 fucking skunks just sitting here at my front door? I'm throwing water bottles, like fucking picking up rocks out of the driveway. They're like, nah, fuck you.
That's why you need to get your fucking pellet gun in the fucking trunk of your car at all times.
Yeah, well, technically that's considered a concealed weapon in Michigan.
What? It's a pellet gun.
It doesn't matter. It's still a concealed weapon.
And it's not concealed.
Anything that shoots a object out of the barrel and has a barrel is considered a concealed weapon.
Get a slingshot.
A slingshot is not considered a concealed weapon. No, because it's primitive. But if it has a steel barrel and it shoots over 1,000 feet per second, yes, it's concealed. It is. It can severely wound somebody or potentially kill somebody if you know what you're doing.
Slingshot would be okay then.
Yeah, I could literally. I have a crossbow. I have a crossbow that shoots almost 400 feet per second.
Would
It
that
shoots a
be a
little
weapon though?
dart. I'm like, no, I can put that in my car all day long. It's
Okay then.
primitive.
That's cool.
Bow and arrow, crossbow, slingshot, anything like that is considered like a primitive. It's not easily accessible. It can't be easily fired without, whoever's pulling you over has way more of a chance to fucking shoot you, pepper spray you, whatever they're gonna do,
Tase.
than having a loaded. Basically, they consider my pellet gun a rifle,
Right.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even get the trunk open.
right?
I don't even know if you get the key in.
No, they'd make you open it and hold you back before you did anything.
Bang bang.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, I mean, I have a freaking shotgun. I have a pistol, but to me, I think if you're gonna own a gun, I don't care where you live. If it's legal, or even if it's not legal, you just got to be responsible. Be a human.
Yeah.
It's not about.
Not a toy.
I don't ever want to use my weapon against another human being because I got to live with that the rest of my life.
And definitely don't go up to Buddy and shoot him in the face just because earlier on the day he stepped on your fucking Jordans.
No.
No, fuck that, dude.
Oh no.
I mean, I don't care if somebody literally ran me off the road and fucking put me in a ditch. That doesn't give me the right to take what I have as
It
the right as an
happens in
American.
USA.
I know, and that's the thing. That's the problem. This is what gives us a bad name because my guns stay in my house. My guns are to protect me. They're to protect my family and my property. That's it. I don't open carry. I don't conceal carry. They're here. This is it. I don't need a reason to get in trouble.
Yeah, the only
That's it.
time they leave the home is when you're going to the range.
Yes. And at that point, when I go to the range, anything I take is locked in a case. It's in my trunk, and the ammo is in the back seat because you cannot carry both together unless you have a concealed license.
In the back.
So,
wow.
I mean, you got to follow the law.
He sat in the back seat. Oh my God, he's freaking.
Well,
He's freaking.
My thing is I have a Ford Explorer, so I can put the guns in the back, which I can crawl over the back seat and grab them, and the ammo's in the back seat, which I'm grabbing before I go to the back of it, but that's not the point. I mean, you just got to be responsible. If you are a gun owner, I don't think that gives you the right to play God. It doesn't give you the right to just be a prick.
Okay. I understand that, and I agree. But okay, I'm gonna paint you a little picture. You're driving down a nice country road. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning.
And it's so crazy.
It's a dirt fucking road. And then all of a sudden, you run out of gas, your car stalls, whatever. You have no power yet. It ain't moving. Then all of a sudden, some nut bar comes up to your fucking window. What are you gonna do? You ain't shooting them. Your gun's in the trunk.
Well, this is what I would do. As soon as I ran out of gas and I was somewhere I didn't know where I was, I would be out of my vehicle and I would be in the woods before anybody even knew I was there.
Oh, okay.
What
I mean,
if he ran you off the road? Or got in front of you to stop you?
well, I mean, that's just the chance you take, I guess.
Huh?
I guess if you're gonna go drive a back road, first and foremost, my mind thought is make sure you don't go fucking going anywhere before you fill up the fucking truck.
Yep. Yep. Well,
I mean,
number one
there's
rule.
always different things you could put yourself in life, but I mean, I look at it this way, brother. I mean, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I'm
Yeah.
not going to break the law because that's not who I am. I want to be legit. I'm not going to
Well,
try to break a law to be unlegit because you're going to get in more trouble than it's worth, you know.
Ben was in America and knew his assholes around.
I mean, I don't know. I grew up. I mean, I was literally 9 years old when I started shooting guns, and I just grew up with the values of, I mean, my stepdad literally, he watched me shoot a little fucking like chickadee bird with my BB gun, and he said, "Where did it land?" He made me pick it up. He made me pluck it. He showed me how to do everything, and it was nothing. It was literally one bite, and I almost puked. But he made me eat it. He goes, "You do not shoot or point a gun at something you mean harm to, or you're not going to eat." And I'm like, "Okay, I got it. I don't want to do it again."
Fire, 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 fire.
But I
Burn the
mean,
hole? What?
as far as the chipmunks around my place, I'll kill them motherfuckers all day because they get underneath my house and they start eating my shit up. I'm like, I don't care about these chipmunks. They're like little fucking rats to me. I'll fuck them up.
Some rat fucking poison down for them rat. Put them on a barbecue. Good to me, boss.
It's like a little rat with a big tail.
Right.
Yeah. And I'll be out there with my fucking Deadly Widow fucking slingshot, mate, and my laser guided fucking headset with a night freaking vision on it. I'm on the park doing patrol. Where's Mr. Lacey? Those good.
You should have heard it, Mike. Fucking Halloween night. Guess where Jay was?
Oh shit. Yeah, where was I? Fucking, I know where I was.
And do you know what Jay was doing? Mike? Uh-oh. He's muted.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay. Do you know what Jay was doing? Halloween?
Eating some pumpkin spice homemade cake and scaring kids with his mask.
Maybe, but maybe that does sound like Jay. But on top of that, he went to the graveyard all tripped out on mushrooms.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh,
Oh,
dude, to
go.
me,
Oh, do tell, Jay.
Fucking hell. Right, well, sometimes you don't remember what you're doing, do you, on mushroom? Okay, so I didn't remember coming home. So I said to someone, how did I get from the back here then? And they're like, do you not know? And I was like, no, well, no, obviously I don't. And who put me in all this shit? So they dressed me up, didn't they, as Rocky Horror?
Oh, God. The drag queen.
I woke up in some stupid fucking basque thing, stockings, fucking lipstick, God knows. Listen, it wasn't.
Oh, God.
tell you, I was like, I was fuming. You know, because nobody tells you these things, that you got lipstick on or makeup, so you go down to town, don't you, to do the shopping. Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah, that's
I wonder if there's any pictures.
you know that there are in the town, because people were just looking at me and smiling, and I couldn't work out why. You know,
Uh,
and they've got that face like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And it wasn't until I came this and looked in the mirror, I was like, fucking bad.
yeah, that's
Margaret,
crazy.
check out this bloody fool.
Naughty man.
Yeah. I think to me though, I mean, even at my age now, I don't do it as much. But when I was younger, to me, I used to like literally ride a bike, or I would just drive and go to a graveyard and sit there. To me, I think like a cemetery or a graveyard, I don't think of it as haunted. I think of it as that's where I want to get my peace, because people are buried there, and it's like, they've been blessed, they've been whatever, however they think they're going to be buried. To me, I find a graveyard more like safe than any place in the world.
I did it for a
Have you,
bet.
have you watched
But I mean,
horror movies? Have you watched horror movies?
oh, I watch them all the time, and I get it, but that doesn't change my belief in what an actual human being that I've watched die or buried make any difference of what a horror story tells me what it is.
Dude, if I go in there, and knowing me because of what I've seen and done and all this, I'd be like,
Well,
and instantly my eyes are all over the fucking place.
Yeah,
Instantly. And it's like fucking no way it's gonna stop.
and when you
well,
trip,
that's
it's nuts.
yeah, I know,
It's
and
intense.
that's the thing. When you said with Jay, he went in there tripping on mushrooms and shit. I'm like, that's probably not a good place to go when you're tripping on fucking shrooms or doing anything.
After watching fucking horror movies on this channel, especially him seeing the graveyard one with Jason Lives at the graveyard where they dig him up.
There was a lot. Yeah, there was a lot going on there. Yeah.
I didn't watch too many of those. I think I watched
What?
the last. I want to say the
Wow.
Last Friday the 13th I actually watched was when Jason went to space, and it just turned me off. I'm like,
Yeah,
really, dude? Fuck off.
yeah.
Mm, yeah.
I like the killing, and I love how they upgraded him with the metal. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it was fucking total fucking cheese.
Yeah, it was like, come on, man. Like, really? Not we're gonna send some guy that came from the grave into outer space and still be able to kill people? It's like,
Yeah, there's way better ones than that. Way better. They got fucking
um,
12 in the next one coming out next year.
I honestly want to say the last one that I watched was Freddy versus Jason.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That
I
was
mean, at the
cool.
very end, I was like, oh damn.
Mm.
Other than that, I just kind of, I don't know. It's like how far can you take a series before it just gets like,
Wow.
I mean,
Oh, Jason, you can't kill him. What the fuck?
Man's
you
invincible.
know,
I want him to
yeah, I don't know.
win every week.
You can't kill him.
I'd have to say
They've
that,
shot him. They've chopped him up. You know, that fucking machete to the fucking forehead. Fucking machete to the side of the head into your fucking eye socket.
right?
You sure he doesn't play for the Toronto Maple Leafs?
Fucking
I would,
drowned. He's drowned countless times.
Yeah, I was probably
Yeah, no.
maybe 11 years old watching the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, with
That
Johnny Depp.
that movie still fucking haunts me. Like being at that
What?
age, Nightmare on Elm Street was like that's like my ultimate horror story. Like Nightmare on Elm Street, kind of. I'll watch them all day long now because I'm over it. But that fucked me up as a kid. Like
Wow,
holy,
it always made me laugh my head off because I find it funny. Horror movies are funny to me.
Ozzy Osbourne.
I'm weird that way. Like I cheer Jason on. I'm like, get the fucking whore.
right? Oh, I do that nowadays. I'm like, what? These motherfuckers are gonna go hide behind a bunch of fucking axes and knives. Yeah, great place to hide. You
I
know.
was saying that when it came out. Even the first ones that I saw, which was probably the one with Corey Feldman. I think it was 3 or 4.
Was that back in the saddle? Oh, the one like Puppet Master.
Come again, Puppet Master.
I think Nightmare on Elm Street was that the one where she's looking out the window. That was the same one. That chick put the toothpicks in her window, and he's like,
Sorry.
"Welcome to prime time, bitch."
Oh yeah, that was part 3, Dream Warriors.
Yeah, I think that was the same one where she looked out the window and like he was up there with his claws, like all of his veins were out, and like made him jump off the building or whatever.
No, what was that, dude? It was representing a puppeteer.
Yeah, no, I know, I get it now. Now that
Okay,
I'm older, I understand what it all is
okay,
about.
okay. Uh oh,
All right,
someone's got a call.
I'm gonna mute for a sec.
Yep. What the fuck?
Well, I'm here still.
Oh shit! What's up, Ryan?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm still bowling.
You're still what?
I'm still bowling.
Bowling.
Yeah, bowling.
uh,
Not smoking, bowling. You get me.
Oh, got it. No, I do.
Mm.
Ah, fuck off.
Today's been a tough day off the backache.
Oh, yeah?
well,
Yeah, just felt really strange today. Bit. How can I put it to you? Sketchy. Yeah, that's a good word.
Got it.
Bit itchy with people.
yeah.
Nearly relapsed today, because of just the way I felt. Not because people were doing it, the way I felt. So yeah, got a different scheme of how to deal with it, and it works.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I'm loosening up off my chest as well now, so more energy as well.
That's good.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so happy.
She's still got a long ways to live.
Mm-hmm.
You got a long life to live. You have to be
I've
a
got
top performance.
too much to do. That's the problem.
Yes, that's it.
Not enough time. I don't worry about time. Time is infinite. It's the one thing we have got plenty of, but within the context of our lives, it's very short.
Mm.
So
Absolutely.
others don't. We're all different, and that's why I love people so much, because everybody's unique.
Yeah.
But we're all the same.
I don't consider time time. Time is time, but take the time that you have and when you're awake, use it wisely because time might not always be there. I mean, you can say it, you're still young, but I don't know. I think we take time for granted, and I don't think we should take time for granted because time goes by fast. The older I get, the more time goes by. It seems like it goes by way faster.
Mm-hmm.
Time is a word like love.
Yes, absolutely, sir. I agree with that, Mr. J.
Someone asked me today, did I love them? And I didn't really know what to say because it happens to be my best friend.
Yeah, it's a strong word. Love is a strong word to throw around. It's easy to say, but
Mm.
is it easy to say to yourself that really means what you just said it meant? I mean,
Well,
that's,
I suppose if looking after someone and caring for somebody and treating someone, giving, I don't know. It's a loose. It's a word that's used too loosely today.
I don't
Yes,
know. I
I
think
can understand that. Yeah.
yes, absolutely, it is. And I think love to me is just I've been with my wife for 29 years, and
You
we've
worship.
went through
You,
we've walked through hell and back together.
yeah, of course.
I still love her, but it's like, I mean, you just can't say I love you to somebody without actually meaning it because it's
You
not real love, I guess.
ask yourself this: could you live without her? Because then, once you've answered that question, you'll actually find the context of how deep your relationship is.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in a relationship, if you don't walk through hell to get to a point where you are good together,
Yeah.
then I don't think you weren't meant to be. Because I mean, we went through trust me, we went through our bullshit.
Mm.
And we still do, but we have our time. She doesn't, she does her thing, I do my thing, and it's kind of like
Yeah, of course.
we know each other so well now that it's kind of pointless to be. I mean, why are we not in love? If we can give each other enough time to be apart, but enough time to be together,
Mm.
that's love.
Mm-hmm.
There's no jealousy on this end or that end.
Yeah. Contentment, happiness. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I, you, to me, to be in love with somebody that actually loves you when you ask for space or you need, even if you want to go to a room for a couple of days, be like, hey, I gotta go think before we do something stupid. Leave me alone for a couple of days. We'll come back and we'll talk. That's how me and my wife have been. I'm like, just leave me alone for a couple hours. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna take a drive.
Yeah.
I'll come back when I'm cooled off. We'll
You know,
talk instead of me saying something stupid. You
Yeah.
know?
100. Mm-hmm.
That's how I am too. And I tell that when I get involved with someone. That's exactly how I am. And some of them, when push comes to shove and it actually happens, they can't handle it. They want to talk
Yeah.
now.
Mm.
Oh, I know. My wife was like that, and I mean, there was a point where I think my oldest kid was probably 9 years old, and I came home from the
All
bar
right.
with my buddy, and she literally like I went to the bathroom. I'm like, I'm going to bed, and she literally shoved me back in the bathroom. She's like, we got to talk, and I walked through her, and I said, don't ever fucking do that again. And the next morning, we didn't talk. Next morning, she goes, I'm sorry. And I said, did I not tell you that I'm not a very open person until I need to discuss what we need to discuss? But I've gotten better. It's like, okay, before this boils over to where we get to this point, let's talk about it. But give me a couple hours to just go do whatever I need to do. You
Yeah.
know, because you're not ready to hear what I'm gonna say if I say it right now.
Yeah. Men aren't as tolerant as women, though.
Yeah,
enough.
love is it's a delicate thing, man. I mean, if you're in a relationship for this long, it's like you got to have balance in life. You know, she's got to give, you got to give, but yet
Long as
I
you,
got to get, and she's got to get.
how long you been in a relationship now, Reese?
29 years, been married 6. We kind of did everything ass backwards. You know, we got together, we had kids, we got pets, then we got married.
Yeah, I've been what
But
24. So
so far, so far it's worked out.
yeah, life just it just happens, doesn't it? Someday.
Brother, I look at it this way. You got to live day to day, and either in 29 years of a relationship, if you can't be honest with that person, then you just wasted 29 years of your life that you could have been with somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the way I look at it. You got to, if you got to be honest, and to me, sometimes I get too honest. That's why I want to take a break. I'll tell her that, like, just let me go outside and chill for an hour and let me gather my thoughts before. I'm the kind of person, I'm kind of like Dirty. You know, I'm going to fucking say what I want to say, but in a relationship, it's different. You got to kind of like, okay,
So,
you got to be delicate, but at the same time, get your point across. Be like, hey, this is how I feel, but I'm not going to be a prick about it, but I'm going to be a prick. You know?
23 years with, wow. So whose idea was it?
6 years married.
Right, which leaves 23 years of being together in living in sin.
Yes, that was my idea.
Yeah,
To
mine.
get married?
There's a long story behind that, which I'm not going to get into, but
Right.
like I said, we went through our shit. There was a bad point in our life, and we, like I said, if you want a relationship, you're gonna walk through hell. If you want it to work bad enough, you're gonna make it work. If you don't, then you just got to give up on it. But
True. That's
yeah, I
why I
mean,
choose to be single.
yeah, and I get it. I don't judge
Because
nobody.
because
You know,
pretty much I'm the way, especially for the last long while now. My way or the highway, fuck off. I
right?
don't
And
I don't break for nothing.
Yeah.
yeah, but you might get to a point in your life where that might get a little bit old for you, and I mean, eventually maybe you're gonna find somebody that you might deal with some bullshit because you're just like,
Nah.
you know, it's not to
Doubt it.
say that I don't want to die alone because that doesn't mean nothing. I mean, I could literally go set up a tent in the middle of the fucking woods and be happy the rest of my fucking life.
Oh
But
no, I would lose my mind because of no computer.
you know, I mean, just get
Laptop
Starlink.
will not do on a Wi-Fi out in the woods. No fucking way.
You got to sign up for. You got to get the Starlink. You know, you just catch the satellites.
Yeah, that's it. Everywhere's wise.
Chop down fucking all the trees. I need a clear path to the satellites, bitch.
No, I get it, brother. Trust me, I don't judge anybody in relationships because, like I said, and I'll hold true to it. Everybody that has a relationship and's been together for a fucking year with a woman, or a woman's been together with a man, we're all walking through hell because
Mm-hmm.
there's lessons to be learned, and if you don't learn and grow from them lessons, that relationship will never grow.
But I'm already doomed because I'm just like my dad and my parents have a divorce.
I was
I'm
9 years
doomed
old
already.
when my parents got divorced,
Wow. You got
and
lucky
it
then.
was
Well,
it
so
was
far. So far.
it was it was a holy fucking hell of a divorce. But my mom got together with I mean, my mom's been with my stepdad. I call him my stepdad. They're not even married. They've been together for 37 years. They're not married, but
Living in sin. Love it.
he's been more of a dad than my father would have ever been to me. And
Wow.
that's where I just take it, and I kind of grew from that. Because I could have took that life since I was 9 years old and said, fuck all, but I mean, I'm just the kind of person that takes lessons in life and I kind of like look at it, break it down, and I learn from it and try not to be the man that my real father was, but try to be a man that my stepdad is. He took in 5 kids. He had 2 kids of his own, took in my mom, me, my brother, and my other brother. So he had 5 kids. He paid for that whole shit all through our life. I'm like, that's a good fucking man. I mean, there's a lesson to be learned there a little bit.
Yeah.
Just have integrity. The rest takes care of itself.
Absolutely. There you go, brother. Just fucking man up and be a man. I mean, learn
That's the
from
only
life.
difference between me and my dad, really. I mean, my dad's a complete dick. He's an asshole. But that's the difference. Integrity. That's where it all starts.
Yeah. My real dad passed away 2 years ago, and we had some fucking attorney call us from Florida, like, hey, his wife or his girlfriend, whatever she was, I don't even know, wants to know if you want some ashes, and literally all 3 of us kids are like, fuck no. We don't want nothing to do with him no more. We haven't talked to this guy in like fucking 20 years. Why in the fuck would we want his ashes? But yeah, integrity, you are right. Integrity pulls a lot in life. Respect, friendship, and just be you. I mean, if somebody doesn't accept you for you, then it's nobody in your life.
Right. Yeah. Totally agree with that.
So,
I'm sure you have an opinion on that one, but
what do you guys think of Elon Musk and Twitter?
Who?
You haven't been following that at all?
Dude, I don't watch stupid news.
Well, it's not really stupid news. It's kind of social media. You're on a social media platform right now.
YouTube. I don't hear nothing about fucking Elon Musk.
Okay, well, let me give you some backstory. Over the last 2.5 years, Twitter has become, left wing fucking central, and anybody that was quote spreading misinformation, which we all now know is true, and everybody admits it's true now. People were banned left and right, and that's where the whole woke crowd is on Twitter, right? Anyway, Elon Musk bought Twitter officially Thursday. But the very first thing he did was fire their head of moderation. And now it's going to be a free speech platform, basically. Not a left wing platform.
we'll see about that.
Well, he said, obviously there's limits.
Hey, Malvin.
But I mean, you could say this dumbest thing on Twitter the
No
last
problem,
couple of
Jay.
years, and you'd get banned for no real reason, because fucking snowflakes got their feelings hurt.
Yeah, fuck the snowflakes.
Everywhere. No, I know what you're saying. Hopefully he makes an absolute free speech platform, but I mean, money talks and bullshit walks, bud. That's all I have to say about this.
Next, he needs to buy YouTube next.
He didn't spend $44 billion. $44 billion. Who in the fuck has that kind of money?
Elon Musk, obviously.
Guy? Yes. And I mean, do you think he spent $44 billion of his money to not coincide with some kind of rules from regulations and what somebody else wants. I mean, time will tell.
Well,
That's the only
no,
thing.
nobody tells. He doesn't do. Elon Musk, the guy's got $44 billion to spend on Twitter. He doesn't listen to what anybody else wants. He does what he wants.
Yeah, but
That's
this
what
is
I
the guy
would
that
do.
If I got $44 billion to say, hey, I'm just going to go buy Twitter. Yeah, I don't listen to anybody, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't listen to
Yeah,
anybody
they
now.
listen to me.
Yeah, but at the same time, we're talking about the guy that wants to put a fucking computer chip and a barcode on your fucking hand and a chip in your body and
Fuck that.
I don't know if he's
I
on
mean,
board with that shit.
oh, that's Elon Musk's all about it. Elon Musk is all about wanting to.
The digital currency can blow me. Yeah, I'm not doing
He
that.
no, Elon Musk is about like literally microchipping your brain and like hooking you into AI. He's all about this. He wants to become the next level of kind of like I would say a god. Elon Musk, he's a smart guy. He's a genius. But I think he's doing it all the wrong way. I agree with a lot of things he does, but I don't I disagree with a lot of things that he stands for in life. I mean, he's the guy that's literally hooking up all these like people are getting chips put into their hands and shit where they can unlock their doors, turn on lights and shit.
Well,
To
and I get it's a slippery slope. Now, from what I've heard and what I've seen of Elon Musk, he is kind of anti-government, anti-censorship, anti all that stuff. You know, the stuff. If what you're saying is true, is with all the micro stuff, he's wanting to do this for people convenience, and is again why people want to do it. The government wants to chip people and have digital currency for control and tracking mechanisms. I don't think that's Elon Musk's intent. His intent is
right.
convenience, enhancing society. But again,
And you just said it right there though. Elon Musk is not government. Government wants it for the big control. Elon Musk says, and like you said, maybe for convenience. And I absolutely agree with you there. I get it, but not this guy. There ain't gonna be no chips put in my body.
oh, I agree. I mean, even to this day, you know that my bank card. Yeah, turn off that tap bullshit. No fucking way.
Yeah, no, if I can't put it into the slot, I'm not using it.
People that just tap their phone, not happening with me ever.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well,
To
but
me,
people just kind of give in because that's the way society's going, and everybody, even with the vaccine. My roommate was vaccinated. He's not vaccinated because he wanted to be vaccinated. He's not vaccinated because he believed in it. He vaccinated because he wanted to go to Mexico, and that's the only way he could go to Mexico.
What?
to me, I would not put none of that fucking spoof in my body to travel my country freely. Fuck that. Even out of my country, there should be no reason that you have to
No, I
have
wouldn't have done it. Even if I was still
needles.
working, I worked.
Arm.
Even if I was still working, I worked for the federal government. I would have been fired for not doing it. I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, no. Well, that's the fucked up thing. I mean, the more and more that comes out, that whole fucking venom juice has killed more people than the fucking thing that they gave it to you
Well,
killed in the first place.
well, it's not over. The governments are still pushing. They're still talking about. I mean, it was 2 weeks ago. Fucking Trudeau was saying, well, if we see an uptick, we might see masking come back and blah blah blah. And the Canadian military is still actively expelling people who aren't vaccinated.
What's up, Melvin? Good to see you, brother.
It's fucked up.
fucking article I retweeted on my Twitter yesterday. This is actually in the mainstream media in Canada. The Canadian military decided at the start of the pandemic, not the Canadian military, but a branch of the Canadian military decided on their own, it would be the coronavirus pandemic would be a good practice to practice propaganda against the Canadian people. They were part of the narrative, and it was propaganda. That's the entire article.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Dirty's not a big fan of talking politics and stuff on here, but I understand what you're saying.
Well, I don't count that as politics. This is social issues.
Oh yeah, all it is. It's all just propaganda, man. I mean, how many sheeple will follow you? That's what it's all about. I mean, period. How many people can we get to follow us and follow our rules? No, I was born a free fucking person, and I'm gonna die a free person. That's it. I didn't have rules when I was born. I gradually grew up to learn what the rules were, and if you don't like them, well, you're gonna either follow them or you're gonna say I don't want to follow them. And I think that's
Well,
your right.
yeah.
Anywhere you
Well,
live in this world, you know.
the way it was going,
Take care, Jay.
the way it was going before people kind of got fed up and said no in this country. I
Yes,
didn't
Mr.
know if I
J.
was going to die a free man because
Brother.
it was getting to a point where you put me in a situation where, like, it was getting to. I mean, it was getting to that point before people said no. They before people said no this last Christmas, they were telling Canadians, all Canadians. Well, actually, I'm not sure if it was all Canadians because it's the mandates were province by province, but in BC, I was not allowed as a personal person living in my own private residence. Mandates said I was not allowed to have an unvaccinated person in my house. I'm sorry, send me to jail. I'll have whoever the fuck I want in my house.
Yeah. No, I hear you. This is when we learn that somehow the people that we pay, no matter where we live, have too much power.
Well, and yeah, absolutely, but they only have that power as long as people go along with it.
Hey, I have a sticker on the back of my truck that says a government that's big enough to give you everything is a government big enough to take away everything.
Mm-hmm.
I know where you're coming from. I hear you, brother. Trust me. I know. I'm just not gonna get too deep into it because this could be like a fucking 12-hour program.
No
I
touch
look at
my
it this way: we're here for a short time. Everybody here gets together for a short time, and fuck it all. Zero fucks given. I mean, live your life. That's the way I look at it. If you can't live the way you want to live, I mean, if someone's gonna fucking scold you for it or put you in jail for it, then I mean, at that point, it's in God's hands. You know, I mean, what else are you gonna do? I'm not gonna bow down to somebody that I pay to tell me I can't and can do this. Fuck off.
Right.
That's just the way I live. I live the way I want to live, and no one's gonna tell me any different. If they try to, then get fucking bent. I mean,
Well,
One
no,
thing, one thing I have been listening to on YouTube a bit is the thing with Trudeau and the fucking Ottawa police chief.
yeah, the commission.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's basically the inquiry into if the Emergency Act should have been enacted.
Yeah, a lot of fucking. Oh, I can't wait. Fuck. Oh, it's gonna fucking. Oh.
I
Tom
don't
Moraz,
think I don't think nobody has a right to put an emergency act into place. Who are you to tell me that there's an emergency? If I don't think it's an emergency, fuck off. You don't tell me what to fucking do in my life.
Well,
Dude,
I mean,
they wouldn't even arrest the people. They would take them in their fucking cruisers or whatever, a van or whatever, out of town where no fucking phone call, uh, like phone booths or anything.
yeah, they were taking them out to remote locations and dumping them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and dumping
Yeah,
them.
Yeah.
it's dumb.
Well, and it's coming out in the commission because, you know, the people that didn't want to know didn't know that. But I mean, we were hearing that when it was happening.
Yep. I was
Well,
watching YouTube big time during then. I was live right
It's
there on the scene.
Tom Marazzo was on the stand today and accused Trudeau of hate speech against the unvaccinated. And of course, going back to Twitter, because I've been following Twitter a lot lately, of course, the people who still support Trudeau. Oh, he wasn't talking about everybody at the protest. He was just talking about, you know, like that guy carrying the Nazi flag. I'm sorry, rose-colored glasses. He was saying everybody at the protest was the guy with the Nazi flag. It absolutely was hate speech.
and that's the thing. I mean, Big Brother, and like I said, this is all
Amber, yeah.
across the fucking world, every nation you live in. If you don't follow their rules and you go against it, you become a natural enemy to them, because if you don't follow their propaganda, what they think you should follow, then, well, you've become a Nazi. You become like an enemy of the state. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, wait a minute.
Well, and
Isn't
that's the problem with where we're getting it
you
here
know?
is what they should be
What?
allowed to govern or what they shouldn't. That line is moved way too far in the wrong direction. No, I get there needs to be rules against murder and rape, and that makes
Oh,
sense.
absolutely. But when it comes to my life, and
Yeah.
if I decide I don't want to wear a mask, or if I decide I don't want something stuck in my arm or something put in my body I don't want, I think as a natural human being that was born under God or whatever you believe in, that's my choice. It's not your choice to make. You
Well,
know?
and yeah, and you know the other side of this argument still to this day boggles my mind because it has no logic to it. If the vaccines work, it shouldn't matter if I'm unvaccinated because you're vaccinated, you're safe. Shut up. If the
There you go.
if the vaccines don't work, it doesn't matter that I'm unvaccinated because you're still spreading it too. So shut up. It doesn't matter. Like,
Well,
does this
obviously
not
they don't work.
compute? Well, yeah,
The
but it doesn't
the
matter
lady
which.
that the lady that drives me to the vampires had 2 or 3 shots already, and she got COVID.
Well, yeah, no, I know they don't work. I mean, Pfizer's come out and said they didn't even test it against transmission. Um, but
8 rats,
yeah,
eight
not in
mice.
people. But it doesn't matter which way you believe. Whichever way you believe, it doesn't matter because either way which you believe,
Yeah.
the logic says it doesn't matter.
I just think personally, I don't know. If you decide not to do what they think you should do, CDC, whoever the fuck they are in your country, if you decide you don't want to do it, I don't think there should be no argument, because if you take it into your own hands to decide that, wow, tomorrow I could get this and I could die, well, fuck you. That was my choice. You didn't make me make that choice. You didn't push me to do that choice. No, it's my choice. You know, that's the way I look at it. I don't think that if a government gets so big, or this, even who, the World Health Organization, which rules the world at this point, says, well, you should do this. Well, who are you to tell me I need to do this? I
You're in
have
the,
free will. Like, free will as a human being. You can't tell me I have to do something.
you're in the States, aren't you, Mike? Mike? Mr. Reese.
Reese? He's in Michigan.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the States.
Are you aware the CDC just slid in that vaccine with the children's schedule and for schools and stuff now?
Yes, you did ask.
Well, here's the good thing, brother. I got a kid that's 20 and I got a kid that's 25, so I don't have to worry about that shit.
There you
Thank
go.
God. Like, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'd be at every school board meeting saying, fuck off. I would literally, if I had young kids, my kids would not go to public schools. They would be homeschooled. I don't care if it costs me every last penny to pay for a teacher on a computer. That's what I would do because I would not. That's my choice, and you're not going to tell me I can't not make that choice. Yeah, I don't know. I just stupid opinions on everything. I mean, dumbass shit.
Well, I in principle, I agree with vaccinations if they're vaccinations that work, like vaccinations for chicken pox and measles and polio and all that crap that isn't an issue anymore. It isn't an issue because the vaccines work.
A lot
Oh,
of
it's
people got fucked up though from polio.
yeah, they did. A lot of people got paralyzed, and I mean, I get like the flu shots, I get like the chicken pox. There are vaccines that have a they've had a lot of history behind them. They've been studied, they've been researched, they've been advanced to where
Yeah.
they do work.
Yeah.
Like the flu shot. My doctor, he's like,
I never get the flu shot ever.
no, he's like, you got to get a flu shot, and I'm like, so you're gonna give me a shot that's like literally outdated by 4 to 5 years. You don't even know what fucking flu's coming. So you're gonna give me a shot that's gonna give me the flu. I mean,
Yeah,
that
fuck that.
like,
Yeah, I
kiss my
took the
ass,
flu
dude.
shot once and I got sick and I never had it ever again.
Dude.
But I'm the type of person that I usually, when I used to go out in public, I would get sick once a year, usually in the fall time. But I haven't been sick since COVID.
Yeah, well, it's of all the people that should have been sick, I'm immunocompromised. I'm living with diabetes. I'm not
I'm
vaxxed.
pre-diabetic.
I'm not vaxxed. I
52 years old, asthmatic, had pneumonia, had bronchitis.
I should have caught it. I didn't catch it.
Same. I'm overweight.
Of course, the true believers would say, "Well, you probably did have it. You were just asymptomatic.
Yeah, fuck off.
You probably gave it to a whole bunch of people."
Yeah, oh well. Better them than me. That's why, throughout time, people get the flu or the sickness and they go to work or whatever. You know why they do that? So they can pass it on so they can get better.
Oh yeah, we hate those
People
assholes.
have done that for all time.
I'm one of the people who I've always been the opposite. I get sick, I don't go to work sick. I'm staying home for a couple of
Yeah,
days until
same.
it's gone.
Same. But I've seen it so many times.
I don't believe in none of this shit. To me, personally, I live my life. I was born to be a human. I was born to be free, and I'm gonna make my own decisions in life as I get old enough to make them, and
Yep.
that's what it is.
Yep.
No one's gonna tell me I'm gonna do something I don't want to do,
Yep.
because when you tell me I'm gonna do something I don't want to do, well, that becomes like straight up tyranny. I mean,
You better have a gun to my head.
Yeah. If you don't have a choice in life, then there's no life that you can live because
Because
you might as well just
I'll
shoot me.
take a bullet over the jab any day.
Yeah. And
Any
don't put me
day.
on my knees. I'm gonna stand straight up. Shoot me standing up because I'm not gonna bow down on my knees for
Oh,
you to
dude, I'm
fucking kill me.
fucking at
I'm
least
not
trying to
following your
hook him
shit.
in the face.
Yeah. I mean,
You better shoot me before my fist hit your face, bitch.
yeah. You better be faster than my hand, bitch.
God forbid if I even think about being smart and just fucking go for his arm. Break the fuck
Yeah,
out of
well,
his wrist or whatever, or his elbow.
the
Can't
fucked
shoot
up
me
thing,
then.
you know, there's gonna be fucking 10 other guys standing behind that guy
Of
that's gonna
course.
fucking for him. But I mean,
Of course.
I know your point. I totally see it, brother. I mean,
Oh, I'll
when
be
you're
like, go ahead, shoot me, bitch. I'll break his fucking neck.
when you're awake, I'm gonna take somebody with me before you take me. I don't care if I break his wrist. He got fucked up before I really got fucked up.
Damn right. I ain't taking no
You know,
jab.
eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. That's what it said, right?
Yep. I'll go down swinging.
Absolutely. I'll die standing before I die licking a fucking boot.
Well, I don't know about die standing. I think I'll probably be on the ground.
Well, trust me. I'll try my hardest to stand up because I'm gonna go out kicking and screaming like a little fucking bitch.
Fucking right.
Put me
Fucking
in
right.
handcuffs. I'm gonna scream like a little girl, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this
Dude,
guy
they
doing?" Be
won't
like,
get the handcuffs. I'll grab their fucking gun just to get shot. I don't give a fuck.
I'll be like, You'll understand this when you go to hell for what you just did to me."
I'll fucking knee cops in the fucking balls. Dude, I'm fucking deadly. With my training, I'll fuck people. I don't even care about the handcuffs. I still got my fucking body and my feet.
I think without even training, dirty. I mean, saying this like brother. I mean, I think every human that's born has a natural instinct as an animal to, if they
Yeah.
don't think they're being treated right. Yeah, I mean, training does help, but I mean, people have a natural instinct when they're cornered like a rat. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna start biting. You're gonna start fighting. You can only corner
No.
somebody so much
Not
before you start.
everyone knows the
No.
technique, though, how to break a wrist or an elbow or a shoulder.
Well, right, but I think my point is even if you kick them in the fucking balls and they hurt for like a fucking 15 minutes, I guess if you're dead, 15 minutes, they just had pain that they're gonna realize, be like, maybe we shouldn't have did that, you know?
That's exactly the first shot to the balls. Second shot finishes it all the time. To
Huh?
the throat. To the throat.
That's what I told my wife. I said, if you got some guy that grabs you, I said, you fucking kick him in the nuts. I said, a naturally, like, just their reaction, they're gonna like literally like bend over and be like, oh fuck. I said,
It depends on the person.
you grab the back of their head if they bend over and you let them meet Mr. Knee. I said,
Yeah.
you fucking pound them with the fucking knee right in their face. That's it. You know?
You make their nose in the back of their head.
I will say it depends on the person. Somebody kicks me in the nuts, knees me in the nuts, they better motherfucking run. I'll tell you.
I'm running
because when my adrenaline gets going, I don't feel a fucking thing.
That's kind of how I am. Like I lose. I have like such a high intensity. Like I can take a lot of pain. Like I literally, my mind, I can block a lot of pain really fast, and it's like my adrenaline takes over, and I'm just like, well, you better not be fucking here in like fucking 5 seconds because I'm gonna fuck you up. I grew up as kind of a nerdy kid. I got beat up a lot. I learned to
That's why
stand
I
up.
finish off with the throat, because there is no talk back after the throat. The fight's done.
Right. And it comes back to the same point that you can go through a lot of training. You can hurt somebody real bad. You can kill somebody with certain moves. It comes back to the whole, like, where I live, like, with responsibilities of, like, having a pew pew. You know, I mean, just because you can have it and you own it doesn't mean that it represents that that's what you get to do to somebody.
Of
Because,
course not.
like, legitly, once you pull a fist or you put a finger in somebody, or say you pull a fist and you shove their fucking nose up into their brain, is that any different than pulling a handgun or a
Yeah,
pistol and shooting
self-defense.
somebody in the fucking heart? I mean, there's no
Self-defense.
difference. I get it, but there's always responsibility with what you know, right?
Well,
Do you
thank
do
God
it?
with Canada, it's what is how's the proper
Reasonable
term?
force.
Thank you, reasonable force. So if each of you are going with this, that's reasonable force.
Well, yeah. I mean, we have that in Michigan. I mean, we have stand your ground. You know, like the castle law. If somebody walks into your house, and the thing is what's kind of fucked up here is, say somebody say somebody kicks my door in right now, and they walk in and they have no weapon. You know what they're gonna tell me? Well, you just stabbed him or you just shot him, and he had no weapon in his hand.
Yeah, it's the same
Like,
here.
motherfucker just busted my door in. I'm protect. Well,
Yeah,
sorry.
you should have called the police.
Yeah, should have
Yeah,
called
the police are gonna get here before he fucking kills me, right?
maybe.
That's in Canada with our gun laws. You have to keep your guns at home, and you have to keep your ammo in a separate thing, and your guns have to have a trigger lock on them. And if somebody breaks into your house, it doesn't matter that your ammo's separate. Your gun's got a trigger lock because you're not allowed to use it. You're supposed to call the police.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
Bullshit.
we're not.
Fucking Louisville Slugger says fuck you.
I'll say we're not that deep yet here in the States, but I mean, I potentially think that if things keep going the way they go, with the way that they're reaching for gun laws in the United States and everything they're trying to do, I mean,
Well,
I
it's how you want to live, and it's been much way like what you've been saying, Mike. You know what? If somebody comes and breaks into my house, I don't care what charges I might face. I'm taking care of business.
I mean,
But I
it's
do
either me.
I do that knowing I may face consequences. But whatever, I'm doing what I'm not to do. I'm not doing what I'm being told. What the man tells me I'm allowed to do.
Yeah, I'd live the rest of my days of my life in prison knowing that I protected my family instead of me maybe potentially being alive and knowing that my family is dead because I didn't do something about it.
Right.
I mean, what's worse?
Yeah, you've got to stand on principle. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's human instinct, man. I mean,
Kill before being killed.
well, yeah. I mean, we as humans, yes, we are the biggest people on this planet. We know how to kill, eat, do whatever we want to
Predators.
do. But
Predators.
yeah, I mean, I'm not calling the cops. If I hear my door being bashed and all of a sudden my door opens, you're not going to like what's on the other side, motherfucker, because if I go to prison for the rest of my life, I still have fucking a wife and a kid that still lives in my house that's safe. You're dead. I'm still alive. I'm in prison. Yeah, it sucks, but fuck all. Zero fucks given. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. I mean, don't go into somebody's house if you don't expect somebody to be on the other side of that fucking door ready to defend themselves.
Yeah, well,
Period.
no, there's just. I get what you were saying a little while ago about responsibility, whether it's skills or training or weapons or whatever. You can't just use it willy nilly. But there are certain lines you don't cross, like breaking into somebody's house. Like if I had a daughter that got raped, guess what? I'm paying that fellow a visit. I'm not calling the police. You know, there's certain lines that you don't cross, and that requires a certain response.
Exactly. Hey, man. I mean, I look at it this way. I tell everybody, everyone's like, well, what if you shot somebody that broke into your house, would you feel bad? I said, no, the way I look at it is karma is a bitch. You shouldn't have did what you did if you didn't expect a fucking bad ending. You could have got out of my house with everything you wanted, but if I was home, guess what? You fucked up. Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, no, the people that say violence never solves anything are wrong, because there are people that can only be dealt in that way because it's just the only thing that cuts through for some people. Like, I'm the most
I
reasonable person in the world. I will argue and scream and yell with somebody all day, as long as there's a certain level of respect. They can, but they can scream and yell at me, start calling me names, and you start getting unreasonable, and then we get a problem. You know, but violence, I enjoy violence. I do. I fought a lot growing up. I still enjoy it, even though I don't do it like I did when I was younger, but I enjoy it. But it's still a last resort because of that responsibility you were talking about. But I'll go there if I have to. No problem.
Oh, I know. I mean, we got people that I mean, I live in a neighborhood. Speed limit's like 15 miles an hour, and we've had people come through here at like fucking 70 miles an hour at 2 in the morning. I just happened to be sitting out in my front yard, threw a fucking stick at this guy's truck. Big guy. I mean, I'm 139 pounds soaking wet. This guy's probably like 240 fucking muscle. He stops his car in the middle of the road, sets a Budweiser bottle at the back of his truck, gets in my face. I stood on my tippy toes. I said, "What are you gonna do, bitch?" And he looked at me, and he kind of was like his whole attitude changed. Like, what the? This little guy's like stepping up to me, and I'm like, dude. First of all, just a little respect. And he literally walked away 10 minutes later, shook my hand. He goes, "I get what I did wrong." He goes, "I thank you." I'm like, that's all you need, man. You know, talk it out before you fucking gun it out. Talk it out before you do anything stupid.
Yep.
We're humans. We understand, but there's a point where some people just can't talk it out.
Yep. Ego.
Yeah, really big guys. It's actually not surprising to me that, you know, you said that he kind of was like, "What the fuck," and he was taken aback when you stood up to him, because guys
Oh,
that guys that have always been big, they expect to go rough and or bark, and you know, all the little dogs run away. That's what they expect because that's what they're used to. Not used to having to back it up.
but the fucked up thing is most of those big guys know that when a small guy walks up to them and stands nose to nose, most guys that are bigger, they're not gonna fuck with the small guys because they know small guys are gonna be fucking sly and they're gonna fuck you up.
Especially one that steps up.
Yeah, I mean, you don't if a small guy steps up to a big guy, that's probably the person you want to fuck with because
Yeah.
a
Oh
little
yeah, I
guy's
know.
not little
Oh,
guy's not gonna step up to a big guy without a reason, and the big guy's gonna be like, just because I'm full of muscle doesn't mean that he's gonna slide underneath my legs, hit me in the balls, and fucking smash me in the back of the head, and I'm gonna be knocked the fuck out. And the cops are gonna be here, you know.
yeah, no, I was well, I was never 130. I was never like 139 small, but when I was until I was in my mid 20s, I was like 170 pounds. I wasn't a huge guy,
Yeah,
and
I
I used to step up to some pretty big guys back then.
Mm.
I don't believe in violence. This point in my life, I mean, I'm 48 years old. I've literally, the last time I actually got in a fight, I was 18. I went to court because he was 17. You know,
Well, I mean, like I said, sometimes it's called for. It's the only thing people understand. The last time I was actually in a fight was in my last relationship. My girlfriend had an ex-husband who was a junkie and a drunk. He was the nicest guy in the world when he was sober, but
right?
he got mean when he wasn't sober. And I told the guy his and her two teenage kids lived with me. Um, and I said, I don't want to keep you from your kids. I don't want there to be an issue. I want you to be able to see your kids anytime. You're welcome to come to my house and see your kids anytime, as long as you're sober. Do not come here otherwise. And in the first year I was with her, he got in my face probably like half a dozen times when he was on something or drunk or whatever. And I just let it go and I let it go and I let it go because I didn't want it to create an issue. And um, after about a year, I was at work and I got called at work because one of the kids called me because their dad was at our place and he was stoned or high or drunk or whatever, and he was getting violent with the kids. So I had to leave work and go home, and I was done. It's like, it's one thing for you to get in my face, two for you to be at my house and getting violent with the kids when I'm at work. That's just a line you don't cross. Sorry, I was done.
Right.
And by the time I got home, he was gone, but he didn't drive, so I knew he was probably gone waiting for a bus. And sure enough, went around the corner and he was sitting there on a bus stop. And even then, I still hadn't fully decided. I was done. I gave him an earful. I got in his face, and then I walked away from the bus stop. And the girlfriend I had at the time, she actually worked directly across the street from the bus stop in the beer and wine store there. So I walked across the street to talk to her, and I was over there for maybe a couple minutes, and he just didn't know when to shut up, and he started fucking screaming at me from the other side of the road, and that's when I decided I was done. And I went over to the other side of the road and I kicked his ass. And like I said, it's the only language some people understand, because that guy, never ever did I have a problem with him after that.
Yeah. Way I look at it, if you're under 18, man, if you have problems in your life, the fucking kids have nothing to do with it. Leave the kids out of it. If you got a problem with me, come talk to me. Don't bring the kids into it, because to me, that makes you the biggest fucking coward. If you got to bring a kid into your problems, that's a pussy. You're
Yeah.
being a fucking bitch. I mean, that's it. Kids have nothing to do with relationships. Kids have nothing to do with your problems. Leave the fucking kids out of it. They don't even know, you know. I
Yeah,
mean,
well, with that guy, it didn't matter if you were a kid or an adult or whatever. He just got mean when when he was under the influence or something. It didn't matter if you
I
were a
get it,
kid or
brother.
an adult. He was just a dick to everybody.
For sure. But
Crazy.
on that note, wifey's texting me, guys. Gotta
Yes,
go move
and
my
this.
car.
Yeah, I'm gonna end anyways. Thanks, Mike.
All right,
Thanks,
see you,
Yara,
Mike.
Maria.
Brother.
Thanks everyone that came.
Yes. Everybody in chat, panel.
Happy Camel Day.
I'll be
Peace,
going
Mike.
next live probably Friday night.
All right. Hopefully everything works out for your lives, brother.
Oh yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Love and peace to everybody. God bless.
Peace.
Peace, brother.